You'll need one new chair, man. All right, ready? Morning thoughts, morning thoughts, morning thoughts. Shout out to the people going out to work this morning. Shout out to the people coming in from work this morning. Extra special big up shout out to the people who work multiple jobs. I have the utmost respect for you. Shout out to my entrepreneurs, my stay-at-home moms and pops, my retirees. Shout out to the drivers. Shout out to the Uber driver, Lyft driver, truck driver, taxi driver, food delivery drivers, round town and long distance truck drivers. Shout out to the crossing guards and the school teachers. Go share look for me. Shout out to law enforcement personnel, medical field personnel, military personnel. Whatever your job description is, shout out to you. Shout out to every single clean-hearted, good-hearted person who wants good for others as much as you want good for yourself. I can't call out all the professions. I have to big up the barbers and the barbershops because you know a Friday and the barbershop and beauty salon them get busy. Shout out to Vernon is here. That's Vernon is here, barbershop and beauty salon on Union between Bedford and Franklin in Brooklyn, New York, Crown Heights. Shout out to everybody who get up and get out and go work for yours. That's what we endorse, productivity and progress, hardworking people, because we're not thieving from nobody and we're not out here stretching out, begging without putting effort in to helping ourselves. So shout out to you. Extra special shout out though to the people who wish good for others as much as you wish good for yourself. If that's you, then you're a good person. You have to wish good for other people like you wish good for yourself, don't it? All right. And I have my beautiful co-host with me this morning. And this is Manaya. And Manaya is now 4 months old. Mommy is so quiet. She is really quiet and relaxed. Say hi, mommy. You not even know what I'm going. Not true. Eh? May I show you off to the people then? May I show them say y'all get big? See? The baby is getting big. Beer, breast milk, and all these things. Right, I'm showing her off early in the morning. Look at her looking up at daddy. It's so adorable. She's super quiet. And this how she is like all the time. She'll talk, but that's about it. She will do her little but she don't really cry unless she wants something, and she don't really make a lot of noise. She not a noisy baby. She one of them quiet one there. You know them say the quiet one that me have to watch out for. So, is that what you come to teach me? Eh? Mommy? Hello, you Manaya? She blow down. I stressed me out. Look at her looking up at daddy. Oh, pretty girl. All right. I just wanted to show her off real morning. Good way to start the morning. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, good way to start the morning. I got a lot going on today. And since I was going to brag about my kids, I'm going to brag while holding one of them. So today is the day that we have a long list of stuff to talk about this morning, you know, and I still have not said, it's the freaking weekend. You know what? Let me go ahead and say that. On days like these, we say, it's the freaking weekend, baby. Clap it up. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Want me to clap so far? I can't clap loud, but you don't know. All right. We have a lot to be thankful for, man. We made it through the week, and here we are on the weekend going into another weekend and another weekend and another weekend. We're blessed. We're blessed to be given time to be here, to be amongst those who we love and those who love us and these kind of things. Don't take any of it for granted, because I'm not taking any of this for granted. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to sound like a senior citizen, but the older you get is the more you realize certain things that are really important in life. Not true? Right. So that's how we're there with it. On some conscious levels this morning. Now, let me brag now a little bit about what's popping, what's going on. So today is the day that's called signing day. Signing day for student athletes, those who are graduating high school, going off to college. This is the day where they are on the stage and them get called to the stage and they show or they sign. They officially sign and commit, and then them put on like a jersey or a hat from the institution that they have finally committed to. I got 2 sons that's about to do that today. 2 of my sons will reveal today to everybody and sign their contracts, what university they'll be going off to, they'll be committing to and going off to go play football and get an education at the same time. So I'm super proud. You know, a journey, right? A journey as a dad. I remember putting up pictures of my children and videos of my children, and you have to do that cautiously. And sometimes you have to do that with a broad back too, because when people don't like you, them just don't like you, and they'll sometimes take it out on your children, disrespecting them and stuff. So my son, Kosi is Kosi about 375 pounds. He is 6'4", 365 or something like that, 375, one of them there. The kid that I told you wears size 17 shoes in a man's shoes, right? Kosi is going off to play college. And, you know, I remember putting up videos and pictures of him. And I remember people saying stuff like, Lord, him so big and fat, him probably going to end up with diabetes and SouFLo. You have to take him off of social media and go put him in a one gym, man. And they were really harsh, right? People were really harsh with their comments. So I actually, instead of blowing up on people, I did videos explaining to people how some people are big and some people doesn't necessarily mean that they are not fit. Because Kosi could probably outfit a lot of the people who was talking. Not true, mommy? So my brother could outfit a lot of them and them not fit enough like him. Well, I tried to make people understand the different positions in football and the different body build that goes with each position and all these things. I remember people saying, him not gonna make it to go play no football nowhere. Him need to lose some weight, him too big. All these things. Okay, today we walk across the stage. Today he signs his contract. Today he commits to a university. And again, if you want to look up who the biggest guys in the NFL are, it is him, his size, and that's the position that he plays, right? So when people are walking into their destiny, you don't really expect other people outside of your calling to understand where you're going with it. Even if he doesn't make it all the way to the NFL, even if, right? I'm saying even if to the doubters, he's going to make it to college with this football thing, and it's going to pay for a 4-year education, which it starts today. So, like I've been telling y'all, and y'all been watching me and watching my babies grow, and I make your sly comments and your disrespect, which I played down a lot. We walking in this for real. Real life happens off social media for real. All right? And to the man them out there, what I keep on saying, go raise your picnic them. Go make sure say you raise your kids them. Make sure say you're present in your children them life. Don't let them mother alone for do it. Okay? And be very, very present in them life. This is a proud moment for me. It's such a proud moment for me, I can't even explain it yet. But I'll be there later at the signing ceremony. And I will be taking pictures and video and all these other things. So I'll probably be sharing them with you once I get back and set up to do some vlogging and stuff, right? This is not vlogging. This is called commentary. Mommy? This is called commentary. So some commentary we are doing yourself. But when we do the vlog them is when you get to see like them going off to the prom and them, you know, them matching cars and all these other kind of things. And see this one here finally went swimming and all these things. Yeah. So real life happens on social media, family. We come here, we entertain each other, we meet up, we greet, we run joke, we talk about serious things, all these other things. But you better make sure, say, whatever you're portraying on social media, that it nice like that in a real life for you behind the scenes. A lot of people nice on social media, behind the scenes, life in turmoil. So make sure that you're not one of those people. You know what I mean? Right. But we're there, I know. And we're living life in real time, and we're enjoying every bit of the journey, you know? Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Good morning, SouFLo.
Morning, family. How you doing?
Good. I just want to give success to both of your sons, to go to your college, and then go to your NFL, and get them to get their teams come true.
Indeed, Minnie Bob. I appreciate that. Big up yourself.
Yes, Benji. You see, somebody I've been watching you for a long time. I remember when you two your boys was small.
See.
So yeah, he's a boy.
And they've grown. And that's why I share the story, but because I know a lot of people have been here for quite some time and watch them grow. And they're not them little babies anymore, you know. It's a milestone. They're going off to college now.
Yes.
Yeah.
That mean you going to buy them a new car?
Oh God, Mini Bob. We're gonna have to talk about that another time, brother man. you know, one of them just wrote off a car completely.
Oh, did it?
Yes, and they're going away. I'm gonna talk about it throughout this live this morning. But one of them just wrote off a car completely, so I'm concerned about that because where they are committing to, the university that they're gonna be going, they have like they have snow and all that. I'm thinking about my son driving on the snow and all these things. Yeah. If you have an accident on clear roads, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, that's true. Big more success to both of your sons and to you.
All right, my brother. Big up yourself.
More success.
Wait, Mini Bob, you back soon. Yet? Hold on, wait. You back yet?
Yeah, we are coming back.
Wait, you still in Jamaica?
Yeah, we still in Jamaica, man.
Mini Bob, you're gone.
We gone, man.
All right. I thought you would have came back already.
Let me coming back maybe next week because I have something to do in America, and then I will go back to Jamaica.
Okay. Oh yeah. All right, bro. Enjoy yourself. Okay. All right. Big up yourself.
Okay, bye.
All right. Mini Bob, now come back, you know. Lord, when you get yourself set up in Jamaica, my friend, it's kind of hard to come back. It is. It's hard for a lot of us to come back every time we go. Even all when we are come back to something good, you still feel like. You know what's funny about Jamaica? For a second, let me just say, you will go to Jamaica and what you see and have there is less than what you have here, and you still feel like you don't want to come back to it. Think about that. Think about what I just said. You will go to Jamaica, and I'm talking as far as material possession or access to certain things. You will go to Jamaica and you will realize, okay, I don't have this here, and I don't have access to XYZ here, but you still, watch my hand. But you still don't want to come back. You still feel like, some can actually deal with the things I don't have. Just want to steal. It's never enough time. It's never enough time. Every time we go, it's never enough time. You spend 1 week, you say, you know what, next time I'm going to spend 2 weeks. You spend 2 weeks, you're like, that wasn't enough. I think we need an extra week. And no matter how much time you spend, you're like, I need 1 more week here. That kind of feeling there. Mini Bob ain't coming back. I love you. I love you. I see somebody said you can't take the looks credit for this one. This is totally Shakira. Who said that just now? Somebody get on my bad side now. Because I like for them to look just like me. Right? But I do be seeing a lot of her. But you know who she really looked like though? She looked like Shakira a lot. But if you see my mom, she looks like my mom like a lot. And I was looking and thinking last night how much she looked like she embodies the features of the top females in my family, which is crazy, to look like my mother and to look like my grandmother. But then again, it's not really crazy because them say me look like my mother and my grandmother too. So, and I might pick me, so, but it's crazy to look at her and see how she look like them. But yeah, go on, man. You can't have this one, babe. She soon morphed back into me. It's okay. Morning, Elaine Brown. Big up yourself. And thank you for being here. Yes, Nans. Mini Bob is living his best life. He ain't coming back here. The man said he got some business to take care of. And then he back out again. I hopefully can get it like that for myself one day. where, you know, it's business on this end and visiting family and these things, and then back down in the place again. And then make me vex. Audrey says, and I make me vex. Morning, fam. It's the freaking weekend, baby. Virtuous Fire, big up yourself. Crystal G, big up yourself. Keep dreaming. Keep dreaming. Batches, big up yourself. Thank you for being here, fam. Virtuous Fire is in the building with us this morning as well. Audrey said, "Uno na make me vex. Uno na make him vex." Oh, me. Yeah, by talking about she look like Shakira and me can't take none of the looks credit for this one. Let's get into this. Let's see. Nah, like she look like her mother for real. I think I just this morning she start look like her like that though. Cause last night she never looked so. She did look like more like me last night. I think something happened overnight. Blood fire. No man. You look like a mother for real, you know, little girl. Yeah, you look like a mama for real. You soon change, don't worry, yeah? Yeah, you soon change back into daddy, baby. Yeah, you're gonna look like your daddy. You're gonna look like daddy. Yeah? You look like daddy. Not mommy for too long. We can't do that. We can't have that. Alright, so try fix up your features, okay? Alright? Try fix up your features, mama. Nobody break my heart. If denial was a person. If denial was a person, I'm not accepting it, Nance. I'm not accepting it. It can't be. What a liberty this morning, SouFLo. When you say SouFLo, when you say Shakira can't take it, she can't take it temporarily. Come here, tell you, the baby didn't look like this last night. She was looking more like me last night. I think she wake up sometimes looking like mommy, right? And then throughout the day she end up looking more like dad. And that's what's going on. Our looks change overnight. Exactly. Is it's just so it go. I just saw it go. Our looks change overnight. Yeah. Say hi, everybody. Pretty. Say hi, everybody. Hi, mommy. Hi, girly. Hi, girly. You know what I think every time I have my daughter them, and I can't help but to think it. I can't help but to think it because I know how the world still when it comes to women and females and on stay a kind of way still, you know, we're kind of a lot of you more like provoking to a man's spirit, them kind of way there. You know, so when time the wrong man, I'm trying to see how to put this the right way. Women and men are completely different, right? Naturally. So when women end up around men who don't have patience to understand or really get to know a woman, and then the man himself is a toxic and abusive individual, it kind of always work out bad for the female. So are the woman. Some people get offended when you say female now. So when I look at my daughter them now, I look at my daughter them and I think, which day and which boy? Like and which part of life? I just beg God say, please preserve me throughout the years. They got brothers too. They got lots of brothers too. The tribe is big, right? And the whole of them brother them well big and well aggressive about them too. So they'll be all right. Everybody come up tight, close, all that. So that's a good thing. So if I can't do it, they'll definitely damn well do it. But I'll be looking and thinking like, which after you done raise your daughter them and pour your love and your affection and attention and all them things they into. Look how my daughter beautiful. Look at Milani. Look at Nika. Look at me three little girl them. Look how them pretty and how them beautiful and how them raise it. Them being raised nice and soft. My picking them not drag up, you know. And they don't know no kind of hard life, you know. And then after you do all of that now, some raggedy boy, I go, yo, I be thinking about it all the time. I'm like, the only thing I could think of is murder for sure. Yeah, murder for sure. I can't think of no other way. Which brings me to a story. Did y'all see the story out of Florida where the girl called her brothers to come defend her? She was having something that go on with her boyfriend, and her two brothers rushed over there and got killed. You have things to say? What we have say? Which boy? So me call me daddy, you know. Me call my daddy, you know, boy. Don't make me call me daddy, you know. Cause I'm mad somebody about me, you know. Oh. Hey, mommy. I love you. I love you. The man them rush over there for go help them sister. And the boyfriend killed the two our brother them. That was crazy. That was crazy. But I always told my sister, I said, don't call me unless you want him dead. Because I'm not coming with no other intention. Me not come talk to no man who did I beat you. It's gonna end bad if I come over there. And me I gonna expect say him I gonna try to do something to me. So I'm coming in that direction, like from jump. I don't know where them go over there gonna do or say. But him end up kill the two of them. I'll do a complete story on it on a different video because it's not on our list to talk about this morning. But you know, that's just me thinking along the lines of, if I can't do it, I know my sons will and my daughters will be protected. But I do be thinking like, which boy though? Which boy? You know? No joke thing, man. That's why your brother say you're the finest? Yeah, that's what I told my sister too. I said, do not call me. If you and the man have something, don't call me. Work it out or left. But don't call me. You see, if you call me, just know said that dead. Because I'm not going for no other reason. Me not come talk to no man. Me no want no relationship with him. You're a man. You know what I'm saying? I feel a man. So as long as me hears about you put hand on my sister or nothing, me I come chop off them hand there. I don't want to be over there. I don't want you to call me talk to him. He just punched me in my eye. Okay. I'm not going to punch nobody again. Leave me out of it. You do have some women out here, though. They call people for any reason. And then when you go over there, you know, and beat up the boy, them go back to the same boy. You know? Or you run over there and get yourself killed. Because it's somebody she was never going to leave in the first place. It gets that way. Yeah, in a real life family, which boy? Which boy? You ready for mommy? Let daddy get loose on the show ya this morning because it's Friday morning and it's festive Friday and we about to go out with a bang. No topic too heavy. We about to get into it. I mean, don't want to talk too loud and I like a pretty ears them. You ready for you say mommy?
I know.
You ready to go, mommy? Watch her. All right. Look our wifey here. Oh, I love it. Me love it. Me love it because me can grab it up. Look there.
The longest my hair has ever been in a while. I normally chop it off.
Yeah, we're not chopping off this time. Let it go. Her hair is gorgeous.
You want me to take you?
You got mommy?
Yes.
All right. Soon come. Close the door for me, babe. All right, here we go. Yes, that is my thing. That is my thing. You know, so when we first meet Shakira, right, I used to cut her hair. I'm telling us, my first trade as a barber, I used to cut her hair. I was like, yo, you look nice with some chop style. Let me style it for you. And she was into it because she did like short hair. So she let me do it. I'm gonna cut her hair, but then I don't want to cut it no more. But that's like our hair when it bush up like that, cause me not have to worry about if can I hold it, and you know what I say. I like it like that. How we see it. 7. Big up yourself, family. Welcome to the platform, and thank you for being here. We have a new member, everybody. How we see it. 7 became a YouTube member. G's on peace. S Diva said. S Diva says, "Wow, the baby looks just like Shakira." She gets something for now. I'm telling you though that was an overnight event. It just happened, and it's gonna change by. I bet you by next week it change. You'll see. You'll see. As Diva talk about the baby look just like Shakira. It's okay. All right. Love your family. Wanda Diva Unstoppable. Big up yourself. Naya Wood says, I love her hair. It looks wonderful and healthy. Yes, it's strong and beautiful. And them kind of hair that me like. You know, me myself, I don't like cutting my hair either. But I have to, because, you know, you have to try to do the chameleon thing and you got to flex in certain circles and do this, that, and the other, where certain looks are required almost, even though it's unspoken. It is preferred. So you get in and get out effortlessly, knowing what you have to do, but I don't really have a desire to like be shaving off my hair all the time either. So me here that you bush up under this hat, I don't really like cut it enough, see that? I don't really like cut my own either. I was actually growing for a hot boy summer and then baby happened and the hot boy summer didn't happen. So there was no hair spoil for the summer. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, family. What going?
Nothing.
Nothing I go and talk to, you know?
All right. I called you.
Mm-hmm.
The other morning when I hung up on you.
Mm-hmm. And your phone wasn't working properly?
No, my phone was working. You were hearing me?
Mm-hmm.
But I hung up. Just conversation come to an abrupt end. You weren't saying nothing to me wrong where I was aggravated or nothing. But I was wondering if you couldn't think another way to say that you saying things and maybe me not have no husband and stuff like that. No. But I wish you could have think another way.
Okay, hold on. So first of all, right? I so do not take stuff personal here that no, and I don't want to sound insensitive, but honestly, what you're talking about, I have no recollection of it.
All right. The other morning.
So you're the one who was offended, so you're gonna remember it. So tell me what did happen now and what I did. Let me see what we can do. Because if I offended you, I apologize.
Okay, I accept it. But when we were talking about the some man can't lead woman,
okay,
and stuff like that.
I thought your phone wasn't working properly, and that's why.
No.
Are you did hang up on me?
Yes, deliberately.
So we not even know we get hang up on. All right, you hang up on me.
Because you just say, put it, me that talk and she begs, so she gone out of the room, she hang up. No, my supervisor walking. Okay. So to avoid things, I'm at work and you have to follow rules. So you don't want nobody to see nothing in no competition, so you just hang it up.
Right, we know how that go.
So that was it. But I wanted you was to think another way to say why she hung up. Maybe the phone did something else that more than thinking that you're saying something that I opposed to. But we are good. You apologize, and
yeah, man. If I offended you, I apologize. Sometimes I just say stuff off the cuff because it's a live show and we're just going. You just pass a remark and keep it moving. These remarks are not meant to hurt anybody's feelings. That's never my intention. You know what I mean? So
that would have sound intentional. But I understand your apology. But as I say, I bet you have no husband and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, me talk, and you can come and talk your talk to. That's why the platform is open to you. You know what I'm saying? So again, if anything offends you,
but away, nothing to lose sleep over. That was it.
All right.
Bye. Love same way.
All right. Bye. Same way, man. Yeah. For the rest of you out there, please understand that I don't take anything here so personal. Could you imagine, right? And not just not to do shade or anything, but could you imagine me? I get off this and take that with me, anything, and then you see my daughter. By the time she smiled, I forget everything when they talk about payaso. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Good morning, Flo. What going, brother?
Me there, family. What go on? Talk to you now.
There. So more ask a question, right? And maybe later on, if Shakira come back in the room, she can answer this. But to the ladies in the chat, I've been growing my hair since 2023, and like my sister them would twist it and they grow and pull out and dreads.
And
why is it?
You grow it and it pull out.
Yeah. Like I do different hairstyles and it's not dreadlocks. But my hair past my shoulder, and I've been growing it from low cut since 2023.
Okay.
Why is it that when a man start growing them hair, it grew significantly faster? And we're talking about black people here. But a woman growing up, me always I hear, oh, me hair did long enough, but my mother put cream night and it drop off. That's why it's a struggle. But no, I understand, like, why is it that men here can grow without no chemicals, but a woman them struggle to grow them hair?
May I see if anybody in the comment section can answer that for you, because I have answers for it. Here was my thing for a long time, so I have answers for it.
Oh, you did have hair? You did have long hair?
Yeah, man, we did have long dreadlocks one, like down in my back long.
Okay, so with your with the women in your family then, our friends, female friends, didn't you see that your hair grew significantly faster?
Yeah, I think that have to do with testosterone. In us men. I think it have something to do with testosterone. Cause like how we have some man, well, me not have hairy chest, but hairy back. But some man have hairy back, hairy chest, and all this. So if I ever saw a hairy chest or back by that woman, me gone. but
here's the thing,
think that's what it is.
Mr. Shakira here, I say, if Shakira dread her hair are just naturally no product nor nothing like how a man would grow their hair.
Yeah.
Come on, to put product like you see how women with dreadlocks their hair grow fast.
Yeah. True.
Then we have struggled for years and it's short and them just lock it and dread it, stop put products and then it grow. So it leaves me to wonder if
then at a certain point for them hair start growing way faster than ours.
Yes. So I think chemicals are what is affecting the black community when it comes to women.
The constant dipping.
Dip and rise of estrogen and progesterone in our hormones.
Say it loud, Bill, because I can't hear it.
Me said the constant dip in our hormones cause us to not be able to grow our hair as much as men. You have a constant testosterone and we have dip in our estrogen and progesterone every single month. So you guys can maintain your hormones and we can't. Our hormones are constantly dipping every single month. Yeah.
But how do you explain if a woman get dreadlocks, it will grow faster than?
Probably because they're not messing with their hair.
Okay.
Like there's not a lot of people in their hair. You know what?
Chemicals.
Lots of chemicals. They're not using a lot of hair products, stuff like that. And then again, a lot of people don't know how to take care of their hair. That's another issue. But,
okay.
And then a lot of hands. You know what people say, especially black people, say about a lot of hands being in someone's head.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. Well, that was just I was just curious because men, I think men in general love natural hair on a woman.
Yeah, but you know how that go already. The woman them are gonna love with them love and them no business with you want say so. Not my woman. She knows a natural thing. Me
see her face light up Flo and I say okay cool cause me see Flo I touch here and I say boy me can't hold on in at this. Look how me curl here.
Yeah.
I love natural hair.
Yes, man. Yes. because it feels real. Actually, check this out, right, bro? So the black woman's hair to a black man is therapy. Our natural hair.
Yes.
Our natural hair is therapy for you. Like, it's called sensory therapy. So there's something that it does to you through touch when you touch it and it's in its natural state, and the sensation that goes into your palm and go through the rest of your body from it. So you can naturally feel and some kind of calming energy or something out of it if you just massage our hair. And look how that works beautifully, because you that massage our head, but your hand get massaged too. And then, and the energy will flow back through you too as you're there. So it's a whole circle thing. It's a whole circle thing. And I'm pretty sure ours is therapy for them too.
Yeah, I mean, me get cussed out already while I'm intimate, you know. Men, you know, things get out of hand and men get aggressive. And there's nothing like...
Hear you about things get out of hand and men get aggressive.
Yeah, you know, Flo, you know. I mean, you said it yourself, Flo. Come on now. You said it just one. What are they? Shaki right here.
Yeah.
Well, if a time on the intimate, man, and you get cussed out mid-sex, you know, to where mood just change, you know. You don't want to do this no more. Like... Leg off of me here.
Leg off of me.
We attitude turn up, Lord. When you see the head, they come back, you know, and you run, you do, you know. Yeah. Don't touch me here again.
Yes, and you call me, boss.
Man, the mood just changed, man.
You can't cuss me out
tonight. You just raise your hand on the shoulder, cause that only sturdy thing. You just raise your hand on the shoulder and say, all right.
Yeah. Well, you know, say if it's a wig, you can't hold on panic.
No, sir.
Pop off.
No, the whole mood like a change.
Yeah, and if it's soy in it, it's gonna hurt. So, I don't know. It's a rest yard for the show, like that's the only thing.
Yeah, man, that's the only sturdy thing. Don't mess with them here.
Yeah. If I laugh, I'm dead.
All right, so when I hold up the line, take care and check your big up yourself.
Manners and respect, my brother.
All right.
Yeah, man, so you know I go already, things get wild and out of hand. That don't sound like she did not go with you, brother. It sounded like you was going by yourself. You took a left turn and she wasn't ready for the left turn. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Morning, SouFLo.
Morning, family. What going?
Morning, chat.
Shaki the boat, man.
I agree with what Shakira was saying about our hormones going up and down. That's a part of our hair growth. Sometimes we lose it, sometimes it grows. I noticed that, like, when I was pregnant and I was taking my prenatal vitamins, my hair grew. And there are certain things that the doctors tell you that you're not supposed to put in your system. And I feel like while you're pregnant, certain things you don't eat or put in your system, and that also contribute to your hair growing.
Right.
When it comes to our hormones and the fact that we have natural hair, I noticed that I have been growing my natural hair for more than 24 years now. I started hair school when my daughter was 6 months old.
You've been growing your natural hair for more than 24 years now?
Yes.
And where it reach?
Every time you get past my butt, I trim it.
Oh, so
because there are times when it get long enough where I can sit on it.
Oh,
and when I start sitting on it, I trim it.
But that's a personal thing.
That's what I've been doing over the years. Because when it get too long, my neck start to hurt. It gets heavy. So that's why I keep it trimmed. Now, I'm not a Rasta. I don't live by the Rasta beliefs that you're not supposed to trim your locks. Because some Rasta freak out when I say I trim my locks.
Yeah, so you just clip it. Like
yes,
clip
I clip
some ends and change the length height and stuff.
Maintain it, yeah.
But nothing wrong with that.
When I went to hair school, I learned so much about the relaxer and the chemicals that we put on our hair. And I found out that the relaxers can even give you cancer, give women cancer. So I stopped putting relaxers in my hair and started going natural when I was in hair school when my daughter was 6 months old. And I noticed that my mother started putting relaxers in me and my sister's hair before we were 12 years old. And even though I stopped using the chemicals in my hair and went natural, my hairline was already thin. By our DNA, my whole family already had a soft, thin hairline.
Okay.
We don't have thick hair.
Okay.
We have soft hair by our DNA. So the chemicals that my mother was allowing them to put in our hair made my hairline and the front of my hair soft. And so when I started going natural, and now that I'm in menopause, I'm noticing that my hairline is receding very fast, and my hair is thinning very fast.
Okay.
So there's a combination of things with women that can cause their hair to either grow or they lose it. Sometimes it's genetics, sometimes it's the chemicals, sometimes it's the hormones levels going up and down. She could be going through menopause. Women go through a lot.
Right. We get it.
Yeah.
Somebody said earlier though, we put so much emphasis on hair. We need to ease up off of the hair thing, and I agree with that. It's like, we like to see our women natural and all that, but at the end of the day, everybody has their preference, and it's nothing new. It's nothing new to change up style. It's nothing new to.
But SouFLo,
add so yeah.
There's a issue. There's an issue with African American women, or just Black women, period, with coming from history, wanting our hair to be straight. And so we do all kind of things to make it look straight.
Or
because we were told that curly is bad.
Right.
Or they call it kinky.
Yeah.
Is bad, and straight and long and flowing is good.
And the fine teeth comb must just roll through it.
Right.
And if it doesn't, then you have bad hair.
Just like a woman with melanin in her skin is bad.
Yeah.
But a woman that's light skin or white is good.
We get it.
It's a mental thing. Now, when you were saying that you rub your hands through Shakira's hair and you get a certain feeling.
Yeah.
It's the ether. It's called ether. We get it from the sun. Our natural hair gets the ether from the sun, and it goes down into our body. So that's what you're feeling.
Yeah. I got it.
That's just my take on the whole hair thing.
All right. Appreciate you sharing it with us.
Big all right,
yourself. All right, Murray. All right. That's Murray's message 411 TV. Murray, if you have a discussion about hair and women, do something like what I'm doing on my channel, where I do my brother's keeper. You can probably do something about your sister's keeper, a spin-off, I don't know, and go into some talk with your woman them about things where women go through and all that. You just said women, they go through a lot. Some of the stuff when I go through, I as a man don't know nothing about it because I'm a man, right? And some of the stuff us men go through, y'all don't know nothing about it because you're a woman. So, we have to give each other grace too, because that's what I'm realizing too, is that men and women are so different, Like I was saying earlier, I look at my daughters and I think, man, I hope my daughters get somebody who love them the way how, like, I give my wife a lot of grace. She might say she give me a lot of grace, but that's cool. But me know me give she a lot of grace to for real. Cause in my dumber days, in my more ignorant days, she probably wouldn't have fly not even 5 seconds around here. She would have been like that way kind of thing. So you have to give people grace and realize that we're so different, but yet still we are trying so hard to be together. That in itself is a task. It's a feat. You know, people tell you about the perfect person, everything will just flow, nothing really goes so still. Me now say, there with no warmonger that's gonna keep your life tumultuous, but nothing is like completely perfect. You know what I mean? And I just hope they get that kind of love from somebody where grace is given to them in that. Because both go through a lot. Men go through a lot, but men have their separate set of problems, and women go through a lot, and women have their separate set of problems. The world will have you thinking, though, then we start arguing with each other over who is traumatized the most, and who get the most disrespect, and who have the most problems, and who the world is heavy on the most, and all that. When that's such an unnecessary conversation, and we do it a lot, especially among us. The black woman is the most disrespected, and then the black man said, "You have no idea. Are we them lynch up and fling up in a tree first? Are we first them look pan and say if them get we out of the house whole weekend? Is we them draw out a car the most and shoot for no reason? I was just reaching for my wallet that you said to pass you my ID. Are we them do XYZ? So you could go on and on about who traumatized the most and who dissed the most. It's an unnecessary rash conversation. You know what I'm saying? It's just we have to just give each other grace and know so we both are oppressed and we both actually have our own set of things that we have to battle and fight. The beauty is when we realize that and we start actually helping each other, even in areas where you don't understand, like in areas where I as a man don't understand. Show me. Let me understand it and I can help you through it. When me show your mind though, understand it and help me through it too. That's where we become powerful at. You know what I mean? Flo, what kind of grace you give your wife? Jerome, big up yourself. Jerome in the building, bright and early. Jerome said, what kind of grace you give your wife? Grace Jack Mackerel or grace tomato ketchup? all of the above. All of the above. But you know what? I like that you said that though. Because there's a Jamaican doctor that is on TikTok, social media. Them are cussing, they cussing this Jamaican doctor some kind of way. Some are we ignorant, you know. You know when time people are trying to help with. First of all, Jamaicans are like this. I think Caribbean people are like this, not just Jamaica, because I've been around others. I told you I spent extensive time around Trinidadian people. In a them house, a them yard, everything. I think all of us from the Caribbean are like this. If your sister or your brother is a doctor, that is not who you're going to for treatment. And that is not who you actually take advice from. Yes, you will sit down there and tell your sister or your brother were a doctor, you know, literally went through med school, literally did their residency, everything. Your brother could be a brain surgeon or whatever them is, a heart surgeon, and you will tell them your problems and they will give you advice how to live healthier, how to be better, how to take care of the issue, and you will tell them, say, yeah, that's why I have to go set up an appointment for go see Dr. Troy Wednesday, because I don't really know what's going on with me, you know. it's like, hey, I'm a doctor. I'm you know, I don't know if it's because we still see them as the little somebody where used to piss the bed next to it, or we run up and down and play together, so there's no way you could be who you say you are now, kind of thing. I respect you on all other levels, but when we reach this, so remember one time, no sir, I can't you. You used to play with the dolly. I think you know, doctor. I'll go take it, but we don't say those words. We just say, you know, I have to set up an appointment to go get my full physical done and go see Dr. Troy on Wednesday. Like, damn. I find all of the Caribbean islands, them do that. Africans, they're like, oh, my son is a doctor. Who do you go to for your checkup and all that? My son. We? No. Who you go to for your doctor? Well, you know, I'm going to say Dr. Simmons. Dr. Simmons, I've been seeing him for the last 5-6 years now. Good doctor, I know. I said, what does he do? General medicine. But your brother is a doctor and him do general medicine. Yeah, but me don't know. I say that to say this. There's a doctor that is Jamaican on social media, and he's trying to tell us about the Jamaican foods that are truly bad for us. Now, this is not a Jamaican thing. Again, this is a Caribbean thing, because I've been around other Caribbean people and I realized that the whole of food is the same. We might spice it a little bit different, or we might give it a different variation of names and stuff, but we pretty much eat the same things all across the board. Porridge, every Caribbean home. Porridge. We're only going to do porridge this morning, but he has a list. Him say one of the worst things you can have for breakfast as a Jamaican or as a human, period, but he was talking to the Jamaican audience because Jamaicans do it a lot. You know, when we left house early in the morning, we on our way to work or school or wherever, and you know, a porridge man or the woman out early in the morning, they said, grab a, what kind of porridge you have this morning? She said, well, me have some peanut porridge, me have some cornmeal porridge, and me have some oats porridge. And I said, no, the whole of them sound good. Give me some of the peanut porridge. Tomorrow, me take the cornmeal porridge. And next day, you do cornmeal porridge. Next day, you do oats porridge. It's going to fill you up, right? That's what we tell ourselves. Give me something where can stick to my ribs. So them food, they fill you up now, and you can go throughout your day because your belly is taken care of already. So we tell ourselves, you know. So we want the porridge. The doctor said that that is one of the worst foods that you can eat for breakfast in the morning. And who tell him to go tell them that? Who told him to tell a Caribbean audience full of Jamaican that porridge are one of the worst things where you can feed yourself, especially in the morning? So I had to sit in and listen to what he was saying about the porridge, because even I was like, my mother start giving me porridge from my idea, my knee. See me here, big, tall, and strong. Granny them used to cook porridge give me all the time. If porridge did not kill me with a dead long time. So me have to hear what this no doctor say about porridge. He said, well, what we have find out is if you don't want to listen to me and you don't want to keep on cussing me out, that is fine. But the metabolic consequences of drinking cornmeal porridge, let's talk about those. I said, all right, I'm down for this. Him said, if you don't listen, then us doctors, we will enjoy taking your money later on. You will have to come see us at some point or another. Me say what? Him say, yeah. Him say because porridge is going to lead to high blood pressure or blood pressure issues. It's going to lead to high blood sugar or blood sugar issues, which can lead to diabetes. It's going to lead to high cholesterol. High cholesterol, you already know, can then your triglycerides spike, and then those things can also lead to blockage of the arteries, which can lead to stroke and all other kind of stuff like that. I'm sitting there like, this man is demonizing porridge, and I feel for a cup of porridge right now as he's talking, but he's a doctor and he's making sense. You know what I say? High cholesterol. He said he's amazed when he talk to Jamaican people or Caribbean people, especially. He's Jamaican. He said when he talks to us especially those who live in the Caribbean, and him hear them say stuff like that are the best breakfast, and he's like, you're in a place that is full of fruits and vegetables and organic fruits and vegetables at that, you know, and nuts and seeds and these things. He said these are the best things for you to have in the morning instead of, and sometimes the best thing for you to have in the morning is nothing. And then when you break your fast, That's why it's called break fast. While you were sleeping, you were fasting. Your body went into fasting mode, right? And then when you wake up, you're supposed to break your fast at some point during the day. But we have practiced breaking our fast with some big, heavy meal real early in the day, and it's not a good thing. It leads to all these other things I just talked about. So porridge is fiber. No, you know. I know. So the doctor said, the doctor never said porridge is fiber. This is one of our own doctors. He never said porridge is fiber. He said porridge is not good for you, especially early in the morning. It's a meal that you want to have in moderation. And yeah, you can have a cup of porridge throughout the day somewhere, but to start your day off heavy like that is not a good thing. First thing you do in the morning, spike your triglycerides, spike your blood sugar levels. You see what I mean? And you're not working hard. Like you're not somebody who is going out to go run track and field because you're not in a high school again, or you're not a college athlete anymore, right? The first thing you do is spike those two things right there, your triglyceride levels and your blood sugar levels, and you are about to have a messed up day. Yeah, and you don't even know it. So you're practicing getting your body ready for high blood pressure and diabetes. And that is what he said. Don't listen to me. Cuss me out all you want to. We will enjoy taking your money when you come to see us, though, because we will have to treat you because you will have to come see us soon anyways if you don't listen. When a man talk like that, you see when a doctor who means you well, he means his population well. Remember we talked about this already? One time, no offense to white doctors, but we have a long storied history with you guys, so we have all right to be fearful. You know, our women have come into you before our next thing, hysterectomy happened and she can't produce no more children. Or men have come into you before and we end up with syphilis and all kind of other something. And you watch us go through all the phases of it next to dying, even dying, without you actually disclosing to us what we have and curing us of it because you wanted somebody to study. So we feel better when we go to our own who means us well, who has studied all the things then you study to acquire the same knowledge. So when ours are talking to us and are trying to help us, we treat them like how we treat the doctor them that's in our family. We treat them like how we treat the lawyer them that's in our family. You know, so me have a situation with a piece of real estate and I need one real estate lawyer to sort this out for me. And your brother is saying, well, you know, that's what I do, bro. Real estate law that me go law school for, and after me pass bar that me study, me practice. You know that too. So let me help you with it. I said, no, well, me have a lawyer work on it already, you know. He's right there. You know what I mean? So we're treating our doctor now like that family member. Well, we don't really want to listen to him. Somewhere in the back of our mind is like, me and you smart the same. I'm used to be even smarter than you. So through you going to medical school now, you feel like you brighter than me. You know what? I'm going to find one next doctor. Me not say you're a doctor, you know, but me used to brighter than you, so I'm going to find one next doctor. I think I listen to what this doctor is saying. And I don't think I want porridge early in the morning. Matter of fact, I don't think I'm going to be having porridge early in the morning anymore. I saw somebody said, when you say as you age, you have to change how you eat. That's very true. That's very true. But somebody said earlier, skip breakfast. That's one of the good things you can do for yourself. He even spoke about a group of people named Eritreans. Eritreans. And he said, it might sound funny to you. They are literally Eritreans. There's a group of people who actually exist. You know, like vegetarians and all these other Tarians, you have Eritreans. And the Eritreans, if you follow their philosophy, he said, a lot of you could actually use it. If you follow their philosophy, you're going to realize you start losing some pounds that you actually need to lose. If you follow it, then you're going to realize that your blood pressure starts to stabilize. Because deep breathing helps to stabilize your blood pressure, calm your anxieties and all these other kind of things. They're called Eritreans because that's what they consume most of the day, air. Deep breathing of consuming air throughout the most of the day. And that is more valuable than a cup of porridge on a daily basis. It sounds funny, but it actually works. Where I say I don't make my porridge too sweet. I use dairy-free coconut milk. Yeah, I think it's just the heaviness of it's the density of the meal. Of course, you know, some people half a can of condensed milk gone in a 1 cup of porridge, gone in a 1 cup of porridge, and these kind of things, half a can of condensed milk in a 1 cup of porridge, or 4 spoons of sugar in a one little tiny cup of porridge, and all the other things you add to it. That is a killer too. That I didn't know that condensed milk was so dangerous until the other day I was watching something me I watch about nutrition and food preparation, and they started talking about Caribbean people again and how the Caribbean people them consume condensed milk. And condensed milk is the lady was like, do you know how dangerous this stuff is? Do you know how much sugar is in this? And I go to the Caribbean and I watch them prepare stuff, and like they're just their normal day, a cup of coffee in the morning, and it's like almost half a can of condensed milk inside a cup of coffee, or their porridge or whatever. I have to go in there, go look for the condensed milk to see if our share talk is true. And it is true. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Hey.
Yeah, family.
That's same doctor then. I think it is him because my doctor told me about him with this new thing that he put out that you're talking about. The doctor said, listen to me. When you get head, it's pain, you know, it's something, don't start yet, fly up in our head. And he said, look here, your grandmother always said, go make me some ginger tea, mint tea, or whatever, you know, the pain will go away. It is something, he said, something triggers something and it's sent to your brain. So that's why you're having that headache. So don't stay there. And then when I look at it, I said, damn, it is so true, because we talked it before one white lady one day, co-worker. And she looked at me and I said, when I realized back now, I said, oh God, I was so ignorant and stupid. She was laughing in her mind about me and don't know how to say it to me. So that same doctor is giving out some very good information, and I know a long time that every meal in the morning is not good. The porridge
is not
because
good.
A lot of sugar. Yes, man, this starch milk, what you just said.
Yeah.
The amount of sugar in it. And remember, everything you eat, it's sugar. If your body turns it back into sugar.
Now, what I did want to ask him though is, so you have different types of ways of making it, right? Because me there in Jamaica already, I'm stop by the Rastaman and get a cup of banana porridge. I don't have no sugar in there except for the natural sugar from the banana. So I want to ask him if that kind of porridge is healthy or not to have in the morning. But what I think the whole lesson is those things are bad, but a heavy meal early in the morning, period, is bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
them big porridge or something there, it bad because of all the stuff that's in it. But and it's heavy. But if you scratch porridge out of it, I think a heavy meal early in the morning is bad within itself.
Yes. And next doctor will tell us it's good because it breaks down throughout the day. And then you don't have that in the afternoon for your stomach to be overworked, and by the time they ready to go to your bed, so it's overworking to stuff. I mean, what work for your body, and they always told you that at different stages in your life, your body is a different situation. It takes longer to break down some stuff.
Yes.
So even children, the sugar they're getting now is not going to affect them, you know, because their body break it down, they're active. We adults, we are not active.
That's what I was saying earlier. You know, you're no longer a part of the track team. You no longer have to walk 2 miles to go to school. You don't even walk that far anymore. You don't exercise on a regular basis, and you're consuming these things, and your metabolism as an adult has slowed down significantly. So you can't really break them things here down that you're putting into you.
You eat, you sit down for the next 6 hours, you jump in your car, you drive down your yard and stuff like that. When my nephew was on the track team, his coach told him to eat pork, and he did not. I mean, from baby, he don't eat pork. You know, then what they believe, you don't go against it. And the doctor
No, the track coach told him why, what was in it for him and stuff like that. But for me, honestly, me no say the lot of sugar that I'm having now is not good. But you can have the porridge because of how people drink oat porridge without sugar. It's heavy, but at the same time, it is good. Because if you have high cholesterol, you can drink oat porridge and cut it down significantly. That is for me. I don't know about somebody else because everything is just.
They said oats is one of the worst things you can eat early in the morning. Yeah, a bowl of oats is one of the worst things you can eat early in the morning. Oatmeal is one of the worst things you can eat early in the morning. Mr. Nan's asking, what about oatmeal? They said it's one of the worst breakfasts you could have because of all the stuff we are talking about.
Oh, but the oatmeal, I think I do one way, especially when you shake up with all that sugar thing.
Oatmeal? Not
only for one in a packet.
No, just the oatmeal.
Okay.
The oatmeal itself, because it's dense and heavy, and it's gonna force your organs to start to have to work early overtime. Remember, it's like you have your car, right? Put your car in a park and just rev the engine and rev the engine and rev the engine. That's how you're doing your organs when you eat anything heavy. You just your whole body goes into overdrive trying to keep up and trying to process this. After a while, those things lead to organ failure. It's kind of like if you run too fast, too far, too long, your leg them are gonna fail you sooner or later. Same thing if you rev a vehicle too long, engine are gonna start messing up sooner or later. Same thing if you consume food and your organs have to fight, work overtime hard to process it. Soon your organs will give out and call them tired. They're tired, so they're gonna start to give up.
But for me, what I learned though, small portions is always better.
Small portions is always better.
Yes.
Yeah, and also eating natural.
Balanced diet.
Eating natural, a balanced diet is also
yes,
better.
Man.
Yeah, natural.
Very natural is good.
Yeah.
Yes.
True.
All right, let me throw up the line.
All right, family. All right, the caller that was calling before me. Hear you. Call back when you're ready. You know how it go already. We give everybody their chance to talk, right? All I ask when you call is that you recognize that other people might want to call in as well. So you say what you have to say, and you are heard. You can call in as many times as you want to. I will never say, oh, you call in already. So that's how the platform run, right? And you give a chance to somebody else to call in as well. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Hi, sir.
Good morning, family. How you doing? Something is up with your phone. We cannot hear
Oh my God, I saw the breakfast this morning. You know, there.
Okay, I'm sorry because we can't hear you. So somebody else live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Yeah, SouFLo, it's me again.
That's clear. Yes, Mary, walk on.
Sunday is Mother's Day.
Yes.
I want to say happy Mother's Day to all the mothers.
Right.
And I especially want to say happy Mother's Day to Shakira.
Appreciate it. Great.
She is a great mom.
Yeah.
Big up yourself, Shaki.
I true, you don't see her in her real life. She ain't no good somebody. I drop me away.
You know what? You can't talk about Shaki because we share birthday.
Lord God.
You can't talk nothing bad about Shaki. We share birthday.
So you know yourself then.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's my girl right there. And I would request that you do something very, very special for her for Mother's Day.
Because
she earned it.
Yeah, yes, she certainly has.
She earned it.
She certainly has. Foot in her
so
ear.
Big up yourself, Shaki. And big up all of the mothers.
Big up yourself, Marie, and big up yourself as a mother as well.
Thank you. May I go to work?
All right, my friend.
Later.
A true man, big up all of the mother them. Big up all the good mother them. You know, when Father's Day come around, everybody is like, big up all the real fathers them. The deadbeat them when you can go one side is not your day. Well, live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Oh,
your phone is fighting you.
I'm fighting my phone too.
You're trying to be you're trying to be
Let me
great,
fall
don't you?
back on my main phone when I would not be able to understand what's going on. But anyway, let me do that in there.
We can't hear your family. We can't hear you. Yeah, you sound like you're under the water. So we'll talk another time, yeah? All right. Wait a sec, Mervin. Oh, Mervin agrees. Make her a mother again. Give her a Mother's Day present and make her a mother again, Mervin. Shakira done, my friend. Shakira 1, 2, 3 and cut it off. Shop lock. Y'all didn't see her video? You didn't see her video. This woman said no more. She literally went and had the surgery. Listen, when she go do the surgery, see, me I said to myself, say, I respect it, because when we first got together, she said she wanted one child. And me I said, bird can't fly upon one wing. What you mean you want? I drunk people, I'm used to hear said at a bar, you know, when me I come from school at Jamaica. Miss Ruby, give me a next rum there. A shot of rum. When the man turn up there drinking rum, white rum straight. Him say, Miss Ruby, give me a next shot of rum there, because my grandmother used to have a shop up on the hill. Stop there, come from school. Give me a next shot of rum there. She said, I did job one already. And he said, yes, man, but you know a bird can't fly upon one wing. So one for the road, 2 shot of rum that, and him stagger gone in him yard. So I was trying to use the same concept to convince her to have another baby, right? These things come valuable as you get older. So I was like, you can't have one child. The child is going to be lonely. And she said, but you have other children already. The Kai have siblings. And I was like, he's far apart in age from them. Him need him own sibling. We come out of the same belly and these things. So she said, all right. And, you know, I'm a good daddy and I'm a good man and I'm worth it. So I got another one. And then we have a boy and a girl. And then Miss Emily, do you want one more? And she said, you start get too greedy. So if me stay with you and follow for your game, I'm going to end up with about 10 picnic. And I don't want that. So she lock up the shop. I tell Shakira, say, anyhow me ever lick the lotto or start some business that pays back in a way where I can say I'm a certified multi-millionaire type of vibes. I said, me that breed you every year, you know, till you can't have baby no more. She was like, yeah, we're having the surgery, and this is the surgery that is going to lock shop. I say, lock shop? Yeah, don't want no more baby. We see somebody left in that comment section under our video, because I don't be checking out her channel all the time, because when I see people coming at her sideways, I tend to jump in. I can't help it. I tend to jump in the comments and me and somebody start argue. You know, I'm like, you bitch ass nigga, why you over here talking to this woman like that? They must wear a skirt and panty, big body boy. Come off my wife something. Come, I can't trace to, you know. But I don't want it to draw me out of character, so I have to not go over there and allow her to manage her own platform, right? But he's over there talking about you are an ungodly woman and you're disrespectful to your husband. And that is why he give you permission and tell you to lock shop and all this. Chill out, bro. Chill. I got enough. I have exactly what God wants me to have. All right. I got a woman who wanted only one and she ended up giving me 3. That speaks volumes. So I can't be greedy. I mean, I take 10 more if she want to give me 10 more if I could afford them also. But that speaks volumes right there. So I'm glad with the 3. But when she got to do this surgery the other day, she looked like she couldn't come out of anesthesia. And me dead there, you know, I said, boy, look on this now. Because when we go pick her up, right? She's in the recovery room after the surgery. Then wheel her in and she's unconscious still. And then, of course, the doctor come in and him wake her up and he's like, look who's here. And me dead there and Melania and Kai dead there. And she's like, and them have to run and get her the vomit bag them and she just keep on vomiting. I'm like, is she okay? It was scary. I'm like, is she okay? And he was like, yeah, she's all right. We've been monitoring her. She is just sensitive to anesthesia. I said, damn, this woman is really, really serious about not having any more kids. If she see herself now, If they showed her that before she did that surgery, I don't think she would have done that surgery. This is what's going to happen to you. This is how you're going to look, and you look like you might not make it. I don't think she would have the surgery. But she went through with it, and she did it. Live on the air with SouFlo. Good morning.
Hi. Good morning to TGIS and to all the friends. Hi, you baby, Lottie, all them. Oh my God, how are you? TJ, I just want it. I don't have to get to that.
But catch TGIF and that's it.
Are you kidding me right now?
Okay, I got are you kidding me right now? Your phone. It's something with your phone, fam, where we have to be decoding what you're saying because we hear little pieces of what you're saying.
Fine. If I go a little bit slower, can you hear me?
No, you said you can go a little bit slow.
Can you hear me? That's what I was asking. But you said no. It's okay.
No, I hear you. When you said, can you hear me?
And I said, if I go a little bit slower,
you
some of y'all or all of y'all hear me.
Audience, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Audience, can you hear her?
I 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, slower than the next. Oh, that go.
Scroll. Me understand that. Me understand. Maybe you need to talk lower. Maybe you need to talk lower.
Lower?
Yeah, like lower the volume. Maybe that's what's distorting your speech, so we can't hear you. See, King Sauce. Okay, no, we really can't hear you. So I know the lower thing.
It don't make no damn sense. You mellow. Everybody. This is that D-Rock. I'm a carry response to everybody. I'm about to go take my food.
All right.
But I will still be in the chat. I answer all the food. And that's about it. But we have a track to something.
Big up yourself.
Big up on the
Big up yourself, family. Later. she always high energy. She always like that. She just high energy. I want a nurse, you know? I want a nurse. She work a lot of hours. I think she'd be delirious when she come off of them doubles and whatever. Because she do sound like it. Like, hi, everybody. I'll be sounding like that too after I haven't slept for like 24 hours straight. When you start getting to that delirious feeling there. Yeah. I am confuckled. That's a military term. I am confuckled. You have left me confuckled. I'm out up on the phone. No, something wrong with the phone anyway with her work, with her. But yeah, lady call back next week. Easy enough. My flubber has gasted. My flubber has gasted. Yeah, so to the big heavy food them where we are eat people. It not good for we are, man. Live on the air with SouFlo. Good morning.
It's me again, sir.
Ian, talk to me, brother.
Why, Joseph are the best father I know because me just hear this Shakira do our procedure, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking back to me. I talk about Joseph and Mary, you know, Jesus' parents.
Mm-hmm.
Why if Shakira come to you one day?
Mm-hmm.
I said she pregnant after she do the procedure, right?
Blood fire.
And Mary got to Joseph after Joseph gone because he was a carpenter.
Mm-hmm.
I build furniture and come back and your wife pregnant. Mary tell him and say it was the Holy Spirit. no, SouFlo. Put it in today's overall. Because back then, Joseph did a prayer.
Man, what you doing now? Because the church people, them in here, you know, all when them are heathen, them still get offended when you go into these things. So what you try to say? Jesus was a jacket.
I know say Joseph was strong. Because what you know, back in the day, you know, I stone woman, you know, when them jag out Mary and the year, stone her! Stone her! And Joseph that.
Here, Onika said, John, I thought about it was a miracle. Your husband had been home in how long? And when him come home, your belly a grow, you are breathe. Talk about
Yeah,
no, it wasn't you, baby. It was a miracle.
So if me I say, if woman could have pulled that off, I'm glad they said the Christian them in our chat because no one know. If Shakira never do her procedure, and Shakira come to you after you gone, cause you know you travel to work and them thing there, and you come back and you see belly, and Shakira, oh Flo, it's a miracle.
A miracle.
It's a miracle, Flo. Stone her.
Not with me, bro.
Stone her.
May have sense.
Man. So that is the next father, man.
Joseph. Big up to Joseph. Him take a jacket.
Yeah, man. Joseph put her up on a donkey, man, and walk.
He was here, Mervin, but that is the first documented jacket.
The whole community did want stone there, man.
But it worked, you know.
Wait. Wasn't Joseph the one that said who is without sin throw the first stone?
Who is without sin cast the first
stone.
So
that there you go. That's proof
I don't
know.
No, brother, I wasn't Joseph that said that. I haven't been in my Bible in a long time, but I think that was when the woman who was considered to be a harlot, Mary Magdalene. Somebody, one woman that they consider to be
a... we tell you.
All right. All right, my brother, later. Live on the air with SouFLo, good morning. I think it's a woman where did Jesus met out in the streets and them did a run her down for stone her. And Jesus saved her from getting stoned. And him say, he who is without sin cast the first stone. Because them I say, she's a harlot, she's a whore, and she deserves to die. Stone her. And Jesus I say, yeah, your sin might be whoring, but you sin too. You know what I mean? And fear sin probably even worse than fear. Equal in the eyes of, on the sin scale, I guess. So he who is without sin cast the first stone. Call it that happen many times where surgeries don't work. Well, on the other hand, there were carpenters on the site, so Mary looks sus. Yo, I want the carpenter them. Hold on, come the phone. Answer now. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Hi. Good morning again, SouFLo.
Good morning, family.
Brains in the beat and the whole family team, and then the SouFLo family. Chat live. Subscriber, everything, members. My God, members is out here. I kid you not. I don't give a shit.
You find the next phone.
Wait there.
You're going to use your other phone.
SouFLo, don't stop for me this morning. From that for the next one, for the next one. So yes, I have two phones.
Where you
asking about mine?
I don't want to see here I recognize it.
Man. I almost want to tell you get the fuck out of here, but you are. Big up you.
Big up yourself.
Big up shot.
Big up yourself. All right.
Yeah. But different from that, when I done talk yet,
the
man call out when I go in there table.
What? You want to talk about Jesus and Mary and yeah, he was saying he was saying Mary's
the woman with the blood did touch
the hem of his garment.
Like Jesus dressed or something. But if you really read into the Bible, it told you that his skin was like bronze.
Yeah.
They never say yellow one.
See, so
do not let me shout. It's Friday morning. I'm gonna sleep in. They know that gelatin sauce, little beer, and all the beer alone with drink people. That's fine. And I just started drinking again. Like, good.
Wait.
No, I'm not telling people I'm coming up with this.
You work a double?
No, I did not.
No, you just start celebrate early.
We like to know how much celebrating. But it's the weekend for me.
It's the freaking weekend.
So, me now try chastise nobody, but then make them go read it and get the understanding for themselves.
True.
It's like the woman with the issue of blood, she only told Jesus, we that call it not Jamaica fractal. You're lying. Who are you talking about my Jesus for? Here is like wool. His skin is like bronze.
But Jesus
we
never
are those people. Whether they want to say we Israelites or Jews, I don't care. No clever reasons. Huh?
Way over there, drink.
Just some beer. But anywho, I would never pull up no liquor stuff for real. Because, I already got a DWI people, and I will tell my whole SouFLo family this. I don't give a shit. It already gone. Me already got to my probation. None I never pay for my drug case each and every damn month. And I'm off that shit as of last August.
I know the
and here comes my daddy's birthday. Rest in peace, my daddy. You know, he's not a father. But my father there struggle. I still call him father and my aunt.
Saying.
You know?
Saying.
Yeah. And the rest of them kind of bad mind me because
wow.
them go on like say, my father loved me more than them, which that might be the case. But come on, look what see more SouFLo. Come on now.
Saying.
All me they are foreign all this long time. Yo. My father started nothing. And one at time, even my mother we get baptized from I was 2 years old. I can't tell them a whole story right there. So, but I feel it through my own. Right? But I can give you a snippet still.
Give me a sequence.
Hold on the phone, Josh.
Pick it up.
Just a little snippet.
All right, give me.
And my father said, I'm waiting for you. And my father just couldn't wait no more.
Oh,
by that time, SouFLo me there on probation. 2 freaking years. And the year I'm supposed to go, my passport expire. So what is going on? You know?
So the passport went out, you see them?
What you say?
I heard them, did they?
Yeah, you.
Oh, me get it.
Jesus, feed them.
Me don't know him could have right in England or Canada or something.
I like to not tell them this. One brother my job right currently now on this 2-year damn contract. His mama died. And guess what? He's from Congo, I believe. And somebody just call him almost lunch break and say, hi. I think it's one of his brothers, right? Me not even know how much brother or sister I have. Me no business. Me gotta work for work and get me money. Me no business with them. I can say, hi, SouFLo, or hi, Brains, and high fiving. We're on the team. Let's do this. But me no business do what go on in your personal life. I assume me get iggy right now. Me no, when it boils down to certain things, at the end of the day, I do not give a fuck. All right?
What one with the beer?
Boom. My father goes, them can't wait for me no more. And then I talk to people and I'm like, they're on him, bro. Me not to tell us that my father is dead. My talk about me. Grandmother I have, she was Miss Ruby too. Miss Ruby, rest in peace. And them surround me almost every damn weekend. Me not work on weekend. Unless me go juggle. I also. I do again. I mean, I talk about no pimp. Cause when I do with that pimp, when I collect my money and I mean work, nigga, I don't want no pimp. Me collect all my money, my damn stuff.
My friends ask how the juggling and hustling is. Where the juggling and hustling is? Where you do this? When me think about juggling and hustling, I cut up weed and bag them up and go do my little $20 thing here. I don't
I'm not even doing that. I'm not even doing that.
You're not telling me where the hustle is. I'm curious. I just want to know.
No, gigs.
Oh, you do gigs.
It can't say it can't go clean somebody owes the $19, $24 hour.
Okay.
I don't know for clean. You know, Jamaica nobody owe for clean. Yeah,
through
we
me here
back
again.
the
So
kitchen and
why you put the pimp in there? Because you say you don't need a pimp, you collect your money by yourself. And
no, because I don't understand why some of these Houstonians, not me, I'm Jamaican. I'm a damn pimp.
Oh, I thought you were like a
And
renegade hoe.
then them go pimp themselves and I get paid their money. Hey, I'm me alone go work.
You know what you know what a renegade hoe is?
No, enlighten me. Maybe I do, but enlighten me though.
A renegade hoe is a hoe that don't have no pimp. She just out here doing her own thing and
no, I don't even do that shit at all.
Okay.
The fuck? No, hell no.
But that's I try to understand. Okay.
And everybody else that can't even come in. And what do you have about my fucking bad bones? And I'm like, damn, you know? But no, I don't say all that, bro. I keep you now. You my brother from a different mama, and I've never met your mom. It's fine. And my mom, Earthstrong was yesterday.
Bless
my
up,
mom's
mommy.
72.
Happy birthday to
How
mommy.
old is your mom, SouFLo?
70.
And it's not about no debate type of stuff.
My
it's
mom
just
about to be 70.
saying what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And my father gone, bro. I'm a daddy's girl.
Oh,
now
gosh.
you see, while I'm kind of riled up and I'm trying to keep calm. It's been 3 damn years. And after this year blow over, here comes January again. When I'm dead the year before. My second brother birthday. What the fuck? Like, yeah. Man, I don't know if I keep calm right now. But I'm keeping calm. And nobody not gonna mess with my mom, bro.
Hold it down.
Nobody not gonna mess with your mama, bro.
Hold it down.
Like, stop going like some of the day a long time. 4 fucking years. Rapping for Texas. I've been to Michigan, I've been to Chicago, I've been to Florida, I've been to Miami.
You have some good room over there?
No one got New York when they cool.
I
saw another vibe. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But different from that shit. I don't give a fuck what they want to talk about in the fucking chat. Me not live for people. Me live for bumbo clap me. I'm a son I got married. I got me there call about a couple weeks ago.
Your son headed
when
to
they
the
come
Marines.
out on live and me shout you and you say you can't chat. Don't worry about it. Me no vex it up.
Saying.
Right. My cousin in a Navy. Him live at Virginia and that are 4 years old. Bro, I kid you not. Like, I don't even want to be this gangster no more. But guess what?
So he's a gangster
too? Out of survival mood, Flo. Out of survival mood. I'm a very beautiful, intelligent woman. I can be just that. Me don't need the gangster shit behind me.
I believe you.
No, ain't nothing want to believe me, so don't want to believe me, sir.
Ross,
you get me? I say?
Yeah,
that's where my confidence is.
Seeing.
I'm a raise up my hand. My left hand. Rascal, the left hand really works. I was so smart and go about my damn business. And I was still laugh a little bit. But what I say? But California really fucking delayed. I kid you not.
You hear the song there when the girl sing where she say, I'm fighting demons.
And Braves in the beach and on Newberry and everybody. Oh my God. I'm so excited.
Big up yourself. Big up
them
yourself.
So one Pitney and Jamaica and a Pitney. I'm a Pitney and more. 20 this year? Yeah, he's gonna be. He's gonna look just like me. So, nobody not gonna trick my bluff. Listen.
Hear what?
Start over.
Hear what?
They're not gonna trick my mind. They're not gonna go on like say, my son and my body. I light them my blood clotting.
All is well with the world, friend. All is well with the world.
Man, them can't spin around the world. All them want. Them can't spin on a dick if they want to.
I said all is well with the world.
That's not my fucking business.
How we
But
reach for spin pan?
you will never, no, listen to this. You will never, ever touch my one son. Yo, me that kill you. I even laugh. I spend life in that jail cell. Pussy. You know what I mean? No, I'm not on certain joke.
You have some herb for go with that wheat that beer there?
No, I thought I did, but I don't. And I don't want it because in America, herb are not in the herb.
It might make you calm down like a bit more and be a bit more.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Okay.
But I don't know when again I'm gonna speak to you. Big up Shakira.
When you find the next one.
If I say something. No. Them alright. Baby just wants some breast milk. And that baby is gorgeous. That's where I came on when Shakira almost, you call Shakira almost to take the baby from you.
Yeah.
That's where I came on. So
big up yourself.
Yeah.
Big up yourself. Have a wonderful weekend here.
Big up you too. Look
right.
More.
All right.
See you.
The way you say Sarah Caliente second. Sarah is somewhere right now saying either she got family or serious case. Yeah. She the woman in her vibes early in the morning, and she's just, doing her thing, living her life and fighting her demons at the same time. It seems I'm fighting demons. Who isn't? Some of we have more demons than others, friend. Some of we have more people to talk to than others. Some people have nobody to chat to. And some people have a whole heap of support. Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Oh man. Call back caller. Journey time. Festive Friday. Oh my God. Let's bond in here. 5 up, big up yourself. Thank you for being here, bro. You're the finest says. Yeah, she took over from Sarah. Flowers, just watch your age 10 years older right in front of our eyes. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Hi, SouFLo. How are you?
I'm good, family. How you doing this morning?
I'm okay. I'm here. It's Chanel calling.
Hey.
I made the GoFundMe. I sent it to your WhatsApp, but I was trying to call you yesterday, but didn't get you.
Do me a favor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do me a favor. I didn't send it. I'm trying to see if that's you. You sent it to my WhatsApp, you said?
Yes.
Man, this is the one place I tell people don't ever contact me at because it don't make no sense. I literally get about 100 a day. And because I can't keep up with them, your stuff can get lost in my WhatsApp like real easy.
Okay.
Did you send it under a number starting with the 3?
No.
Okay, so that's not you.
4.
Right, let me see right here. Send it to my Gmail. Unable to read message. Blocking is active. Send it to my Gmail, please. SouFLoTV@gmail.com.
Okay, I'm gonna do it now. I just didn't want you to forget because I know there's a lot going on.
Yeah, we didn't forget. We didn't forget. Matter of fact, I was being asked if you gave it to me yet. So
okay.
Yeah, send it to my Gmail, SouFLoTV, SouFLoTV@gmail.com.
SouFLO. Okay.
Right. TV
All right,
at gmail.com. All right?
Oh. All right.
All right.
Okay, thanks.
Boy. All right. Let me see. I got all kinds of messages in here. Yeah, my WhatsApp is a wild place. Of course, that's where everybody contacts us from. So, it's hard to even keep up with it. Wife did I say I think you're at the stage now where you need like assistant or something. Hope she don't go driving right now. She'll be all right. She'll be all right. She and our host I talk nice. You know what I realized is like back in the day when we used to have to call in to certain. I used to listen to like Wendy Williams early in the morning or listen to Buck and what name Buck. What was that show from the New York people? Them is it? I can't. They were on Star and Buckwild. I think it's Star and Buckwild or whatever, but them kind of shorter. So we used to be dying to call in. And sometimes you just have the day off, you know, and you're there steam one in the morning early and you're on a vibes and thing, and you call them and they're on their way to work and they're like, it's too early for this, that, and the other, and you bugging out on the phone. That's how I look at it for her. Right? Not gonna do too much judgment. Big up to all the mothers in here. Shout out to all the good mother them. Shout out to all the good mother them. The good mother them. I'm not gonna say every mother. I'm gonna say the good mother them. Yes, Audrey, the Hot 97. Yeah, Star and Buckwild. Nans, Star and Buckwild. Yes. And we used to call Star and Buckwild bugging out early in the morning. Big up the good mother them. Mother's Day is Sunday. That's what I've been told. I don't really keep up with certain things because they have commercialized all these holidays, and I know when Mother's Day is coming around because I walk in the grocery store and 4 or 5 days before Mother's Day, the place was full of flowers and card and big balloons and everything. You know, I always had a problem with that because when Father's Day coming around, you walk in the grocery store, you don't see any of that stuff. When Father's Day passed, somebody will say, yeah, man, it was Father's Day 2 days ago, you know what I'm saying? And my dad passed away and I'm holding that hard. And I'm like, it was Father's Day 2 days ago? So, yeah, big up to the mother them, the good mother them, because some of these mothers should have left just like the father did. I said what I said. And I'm not saying that on Mother's Day, so now is the proper time to say it, before Mother's Day. So if you're one of them woman that would stay and spoil up your picnic them, right? You should have left just like how the daddy did left. Yeah. And that's what happened a lot of the times too. It wasn't so much the parent that left, because the parent that left wasn't around to cause anything. A lot of the times it was the parent that stayed. You stayed and you effed up that damn child or those children. Yeah, and you know yourself, you know who you are. You know who you are. You stayed and you messed up them kids. I know you want a happy Mother's Day. But yeah, the good moms them, big up to Uno. The ones them who never transferred their pain onto the children, I respect those. You know how you be having problems and stuff? Some adults feel like they should just lay their problems on their kids. I hate those kind of adults. And the children have to know everything that's going on in them big people world. I hate those kind of adults with a passion because they traumatize those children. The poor kids them don't even understand wagwan. You know? Flo, is it possible to set up a P.O. box where we can mail money orders to help any SouFLo family who needs help? Junior Copeland, yeah, I don't want to do that. I was going to do a GoFundMe myself, and then it would be like, but I'm honestly conflicted. I was going to do a GoFundMe that was supposed to be a fund set up to help whoever needs help, right? But then again, I keep on thinking about how they did me before. And true, me no want to be done like that again. I say I'm going to do it, and then you don't see me getting to it. Because every time I start to get to it, I'm like, yeah, I probably got to think some more about if I really want to do this or not. And then I procrastinate because of the drama that goes with it. You out here trying to help people, there's a lot of people trying to tear you down just for trying to help people. It's a weird world. It's a weird place to be, you know? So I take the cases as they come individually. We directly help one individual and then we keep it moving from there. That's why I told her to set up a GoFundMe. She set up the GoFundMe. It's transparent. We drop money in there for her. Whatever she gets off of that, that's as much help as we can give. She'll have to figure out the rest from there, right? Say less, for instance, somebody said, boy, SouFLo, we need $3,000 to save us from eviction. I'm 2 months behind on rent, or I'm 3 months behind on rent. I'm at the last stage. Them carry me go court. I'm waiting for the sheriffs now to come put me out of the house and put notice on the door and blah, blah, blah. And my audience could come together and come up with $1,500, $2,000. They're still going to be $1,000 short. They're going to have to go find that somewhere else. But we did the best we could. If we shoot and hit the target and help with the whole thing, that's a good thing too. Then we save somebody from being evicted. But I don't have to worry about we give SouFLo the money now. SouFLo, I forgot to get the money and give to the person. I wonder if him really get her the money. I wonder if the story did really real. You know, so the boy over there scam people. I feel like it was a scam, because we're not even hear from nobody. These are the things that we fight with. These are the things that we fight with. All right? So that's why. But I'm waiting for her to send it, the GoFundMe. When she sent the GoFundMe, we light up her GoFundMe. Oh, I was going through some pictures just now when I told the brother earlier that I used to have dreads. So this picture right here was me with shorter dreads. This wasn't even the max of my dreads. And some of y'all seen this before. But, see it here? Like that. Somebody did grow up my dreads, man. And that was shorter dreads. Yeah. So we did the dread thing already. We did the long hair thing already. That's my baby. He been playing football since he was like that little, and he was always big. The one that's signing, well, it's told them signing today. And his dream is paying off. His dream is paying off. He was 7 years old right here. He's 7 years old right here. This over a decade ago. And today is the signing. And this is him and his brother. And they are both signing today. That's Jaden and Kosi. I mean, so yeah. Anyway, it did look like Adam in the Garden of Eden. I saw the girl that used to tell me, I should tell about it. Yo, but say, had that time. A time was hard. Boy, I did. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Morning, SouFLo. Morning.
Morning, family. Well, go on.
Everything good?
Yes, man. Can't complain.
Nice. Now I'm going to shift up the room a little bit in the morning.
Yeah, go right ahead.
All right. Come on, talk to poor people. Give me a chance to talk on poor people behalf. As some question with Flo would ask. SouFLo, if they get no money and the people them forgotten, something will go happen, something will go happen. The picnic want go school and the mother want go shopping, something will go happen, something will go happen. The police beat the cabin with the button, something will go happen, something will go happen. You know, see them not give poor people something will go happen, something will go happen. Them decide the system you have said, so hard we are work still nothing we no get. Yeah, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death without a paycheck, me no pay JPS. Get water bill last week when me get, make me no want watch Duppy show again, cause Duppy show never make me frightened say yet. Who job bless, water commission no test. But toll in a Portmore the road is a mess, and look how much money the toll a collect, although them never tell we yet. Question. Big man, if they get no money and the people them forgotten, but SouFLo.
No, a Kartel song that?
Yeah.
Okay.
But another more say, you know what I say?
What you want to say?
Them left to get to in a drama. You to left from school to the corner. Qualify, but through him area. Them say him no fit the criteria. We no fit float, we fit sink like the Yanka. Politics no fit chop out the Gaza. Bun politics, that's why me say Gaza. Imagine Tivoli a link Rima, Klansman them a link with one another. Everybody a build mansion and plaza. That's why me say Gaza.
Easy no. Bro, you there?
Yeah.
Have you heard the song by Chris Brown and Vybz Kartel?
You know, so me hear peace out this morning.
You hear peace out. You know really pre the whole song yet.
No.
The song bad.
Me bad. Me hear the Kartel come. Can't tell say sick. Sound like them when Kartel name prime.
Yes, it's not one of them song there where it's nothing political. It's nothing. I wouldn't even say it's anything. One of them song the party and bullshit song. So it's designed just for party.
Yeah. You mean party and fuck.
Yeah, in name fuck and party. That's that's the name of the song, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the name of the song. But big up yourself same way.
Yeah, man.
And our conscious vibe, see?
Yeah, man.
Alright, manners and respect, my brother.
No for time, you know. So my time here I talk about some topic, right?
Yeah.
And the topic that I talk about, Kartel have every song and have every lyrics in everything when we hear you talk about already.
Yeah, we call him that kind. Have a song for every situation.
Everything. One time I talk about them, I treat the nurse them like a little girl, a public hospital and them thing there. In my song we must say all of that, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I say?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, so I them type of way.
Alright, so.
Big up yourself.
Manners and respect, bro.
Alright.
Live on the air with SouFLo, good morning.
What the hell? A pocket nails full.
What?
Show me card 3 times per morning.
Alright, bro, don't say a word.
Just light up.
Alright, don't say a word.
Alright.
Live on the air with SouFLo, good morning.
Morning, sir. How you doing?
My good enough, Jerome. Go on.
I'm there. Happy Friday.
I change you. Not try to change up your mind just now, Jerome. What go on, bro?
I'm there. You know, so when we forward at school at morning time.
Indeed.
So I think last week when me hear you, they said, bro, this will make it look like me love Kartel the most. Me dead with last. So me say
I want to come up my stick.
Because me here talk to your son and they say you're bridging, you only turn the thing and me love Kartel the most. So you know you always say we are over here when you're members.
Yeah.
Yeah, we use our membership to promote ourselves.
See it.
Me not promote myself, but I'm just asking you if you feel that every 3 months or so you have a family fun day where every one of the members them call in, them talk about things, their lives, their debate, what if they want to debate. They want to talk about once a week.
Yeah, man, I know wait 3 months. 3 months a long time. People drop out in 3 months. You can't wait.
Right.
People are drop out every day. We can't do that once a week.
Chat, what you think, chat?
Yeah, cause
family fun day.
Family fun day.
You know, people can call, and start sing and show them talent.
All of that. Say which business them own, pet,
everything.
Yeah, promote them business, everything like that.
And listen, even if you're single and you get ready to go to work in the morning and you turn around, look in the mirror to see if your butt a shoe or you're round, you can just call in and ask me. Go live.
Yeah, you know.
But yeah, I mean, you know what I like? I like when you go live with the topics and you can freestyle and you're entertaining all of us. And now 3 hours you don't even touch one topic. That's how creative we are over here.
And that's go on this one too, you know.
Yeah, man. I like it when everybody can call in, be themselves, and we walk away laughing, enjoying ourselves. Indeed. And sometimes you even realize you don't even get to one topic.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah. So big up yourself still.
Manners and respect, my brother.
All right.
Oh, shit, Jerome. Call back Jerome. No big deal. That was Bounty Killer. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Yeah, my womaners. If you call in and I said the Chris Brown song a bit Kartel bad.
Hold on, no, man. I'm going to play now, but here what? Them are going to kill me with copyright infringement, so we're going to have to chop it back out. But if they give us Okay, so the other day when we play Cartel music, right? Big up to Vybz Kartel. When we play music, I didn't get a copyright infringement. I got told by YouTube that this I'm using somebody's content and the owner of it is, which I already knew. Come they tell me audience as soon as them hit me with the notification, we have to go chop it out. Well, I actually got what's called shared revenue. So I could leave it there, and you just have to share revenue with the people who own the rights to the music. So if I not
some of his
we'll
old song won't be copyright.
No,
but
brother.
If it's a newer one,
well, I'm song them copyright, bro. Because that's some old song me did I play. It was people calling in singing the old song them, and me look them up and say, okay, this is the song he was singing, to get the audience to understand what the person was saying. And me get hit with the copyright infringement them, but it said it's okay. It wasn't a strike against the channel. They're just letting me know. One of them, actually, I had to take it off because it said that one, your video now cannot be played in certain parts of the world, and you are not able to monetize this content either. And the copyright owners collecting revenues on this material, which I mean, whole video, and I was on for hours. So it went silent in some part of it, so I did have to take that off of there. But the other one, it said I could share revenues in it if I just leave it up there. So I left up that one there. So if we play the Chris Brown and Cartel this morning, and them tell us we can share revenue in it, I will leave it up there. But if them say take it down, I don't have no choice but to take it down because they will strike us.
All right, me hear the phone keep on beeping, so I assume someone trying to call.
Yes, my friend. So let me answer.
Maybe I your son. Maybe I your son. No.
All right, let me go check it out.
All right,
sir. All right, so the caller that was calling just now, please call back before we start playing a song here. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning. Collecting revenues on this material. All right, caller, you missed your chance. Here's the song, the whole song, Vybz Kartel and Chris Brown. For those of you who are looking to hear sanctified church music this morning, this is not going to be the time for it. It's not that kind of song. If you don't like hearing cursing, exit stage left now. You can come back in about 3 to 5 minutes. I'm warning you, coming a while you go tell me about SouFLo. You could have warned me before you play them the dirty music there in my ears. All right. The title of the song is called Fuck and Party by Chris Brown and Vybz Kartel. Clutch your pearls. You're not that type of person. All right. But we are. So we are gonna play it. We are gonna play the song. No. This is Chris Brown and Vybz Kartel. Fuck and Party.
I just wanna fucking party, fucking party.
in
I'm sorry. I want you to feel it, boy. I want you to feel it, boy. Yeah, I gotta get you more.
Hey, we had to play the clip a couple of times right there because we're not gonna play it again. That means if we have to take it out, we know so we can go only one place in the video. Take it out right there, so and we not have to go search through to find it. And we've been on for over 2 hours already. So imagine having to search through this whole 2-hour change video just to find that clip, and they will hold on to your whole 2-hour change video just for that one clip there. That's how serious copyright infringement is. Talk about the song they do. Fuck and Party. It's a party song. It's debauchery. It is nastiness. It is carelessness. It is dancehall at its rawest with Chris Brown and Vybz Kartel. And that's a one. All songs can't be telling you about your history and wisening you up to how the government works and how the system is and how you must get an education first and all that other shit. We need balance. We need balance. So you can do that in our next song. We can this is what I always say, right? That's why I like all kind of music. I tell my audience all the time. I say I love gun. I love gun music. I love when time the man them DJ about them gun and gunman something and all that. Do I walk around singing those songs or do I play those songs all day? No, because I like a balance. So if me hear a 1 and 2 gun tune and make me feel like pop, 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 then then we move on to something else, right? Some of them you can dance to, some of them you have to bob your head to, some are gonna make you think deeply, others are gonna just motivate you to move, others make you feel like you want party, some of them make you feel like up on the highway in a convertible, let down the top and play music. Summer is coming. The weather is heating up. That's a nice summer anthem right there. And I can't wait to see them shoot the video for this. Chris Brown and Vybz Kartel, both of you are too big to put out a song where you don't shoot a video to this song. That would be a disservice to both of you platforms. That would be a disservice to Dancehall, and would be a disservice to Chris Brown audience as well, right? As in those outside of the dancehall genre. It would be a disservice. This is one of the collaborations we've been waiting for. Something big like this. Please do a video to it. And if the two of them link up and do a video to this, what a blood clot. Because it's not gonna be anything normal. You know what I'm saying? I'm not feeling right now that might change after listening to it a few more times. Let's Bond TV. Go listen to it a couple more times. It's a party song, bro. I don't know if you're in it, you can't do a work and feel like, I don't know. But listen to it a couple more times. I've listened, as soon as I heard it, I liked it. That's just me though. And that's without being biased, because I've told y'all before, I've heard Vybz Kartel songs that I did not like when I heard them first. And I had to do exactly what 5 Up just said is, I'm not feel it right now. I have to go listen to it some more times. And then when you listen to it some more times, you actually get it. You know what I mean? Let's take a phone call real quick. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Man, SouFLo, I go on.
But then I'm a brother. One.
I the baddest song you out.
5 Up said now. I tell 5 Up so go listen to it some more.
That song have to be a hit you. The song smooth and the lyrics and the flow. Yo.
It's a good blend of R&B and dancehall.
Yes, the smooth.
Yes.
We really listen to Chris Brown and Vybz Kartel on one track. You know what that come?
Yo,
honestly.
Yo, hold on. Onika St. John just said Chris Brown is about to go on tour with Usher. That tour they are go crazy. First of all, you're talking about Usher and Chris Brown? That I got crazy. Me see man already I make videos. The woman that I make video talking about, I'm trying to convince my man that we need to go to this concert, all that, and them I do all kind of something for make him convinced. I also see men making videos saying, do not let your woman go to this concert by herself, blah, blah, blah. Just having fun with the topic, you know? It's going to be wild.
Yeah.
It's Chris Brown and Usher. But here's the part. I bet Vybz Kartel end up on a stage performing live with Chris Brown this song. You want to bet me?
I'm sorry for them. They're going to learn how superstar roll.
All right. Because what? Did you see Cardi B do it already?
Yeah.
So Cardi B bring him out already?
Mm-hmm. I remember DJ Khaled now.
Mm-hmm.
Him have him one crew of people. So Kartel there at the right corner going to link with Chris Brown again to hit the shot. Promise that hit.
This is it, bro.
But we also talk about one Kartel for change over in the mainstream the American thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't. For me, I don't really care if you change over. One change over for fame can spread your wings. You see what I say?
Yeah.
But me and man talk about they say Sean Paul bigger than Kartel because Sean Paul. As we talk already, say Sean Paul will be bigger than Kartel because I'm complexion to me. But in those talented like Kartel to me.
I'm not even gonna go there so because the reason why is it feels like you have to put down one to big up the other. I don't want to do that. You know, I don't want to do that. We had this conversation many times before, and we you know, I don't want to go there so with it this morning. Cause I don't want nobody feel like something I try Lily down Sean thing. Sean a giant. The only problem I had with Sean Paul was Sean Paul never bust enough people. He made it too big to start giving back so late. Nothing wrong now. He might give back now, and you know, I'm riding the coattail and I'm bigging him up. But he solidified himself across the board without pulling anybody else into the spotlight with him over the years. And that's where I said he should have done. Because Vybz Kartel thing is like this. Him did not pull people in even before he himself made it. He was like, see that door here? I'm going to kick off that door here. And when me kick off the door, I want to hold on the back of me for run in with me here. All right, ready? Go. With Sean, for them thing was different. It was like, I'm going.
Isolated.
Yeah, it was more like I'm climbing levels. I'm an international superstar now. I'm a household name across the world now. And you're looking like, okay, who else he more bring with him? And he wasn't bringing nobody else with him for a long time. So other than that, we don't have nothing else to say about Sean. I don't want to compare him to Kartel. I don't want to talk about which one is better, who is more talented.
But the reason it's fair, man, that's not. But the reason why it's fair, I'm just saying, I got people I try to bring down Kartel and you Sean Paul, I try to bring him down. So that's why fear in a war. If
that's our people
Kartel,
though, bro.
Fear for me, say something to.
But that's our people though. That's we have to remember, I know if them call we influencer, we have to influence, not true? But we have to know where we are influence the people them in us. So we can't come with the basic conversation where everybody else choose to have. So we put it like this. We don't have to pull down one to elevate another one. Sean Paul in him greatness, Vybz Kartel in him greatness. I don't even think they're in the same lanes altogether.
Two different lanes.
Yeah, so
two different people.
Yeah, so make it be just like that. You know
what I mean? It's like, people stop. Jamaican stop. Some vlogger every night them get up on them podcast. I try to compare. If man them alone, I'm gonna talk about the man them work, man. And talk about how, you know what I mean? Them putting and stuff, try compare people every day, every night.
Now, if them go to war, it's a different story. If them start throwing words at each other and you have war song, that's a different story. But I can't every time have a conversation about. Like, the conversation with Alkaline was relevant because Vybz Kartel had just came up out of the ground onto the stage, right? And he had just done the Barclays. And then Alkaline went and came up out of the ground and did the Barclays at the Barclays. And I was like, okay, he's patterning himself in the footsteps of. That's a valid conversation. But to randomly just bring up him every time you bring up Kartel, that's like, we don't want to have them kind of conversation there. And then you have to go put him down now to elevate Kartel now. We don't want to do that. We don't want to do that.
A young reason I said, so we come here, people try to bring down Kartel, and I didn't know how to put Kartel when there. But then wait for the depend like every day, it's a slump on the man name like
nobody can bring
every
down
night.
Kartel, bro.
Why is that?
Because that's what some people steer, brother. Nobody can bring him down though. You see how high
I'm smart.
Fly.
I want you to know, and it was one of them smart, you know. I talk about, you know, real Kartel, you know, boom, boom, and then they come back around now and try to soft people to listen when they myself negative of Kartel thing.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
None of them can bring him down though. That is
no. Too late.
He's flying
too
high. He's flying high. So I could talk about the project. I could talk about Chris Brown project, his new album. Let me talk about him going out on tour and Kartel possibly being out there to perform that song with him. That's how we think that. I think sometimes we get too much energy to haters to and to negative people to, you know. So it makes for good conversation sometimes, but sometimes we dwell upon them too much and give them too much space. And too
the
much
reason
light.
what pisses me off with haters is like, you never help a man to go and reach and reach, but you just try to talk on him name.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You never find me try to talk upon no man name will reach a height of success. For what? Get him, me to put him this way, we make a talk to try to make him look bad, you know what I mean?
Alright, check this out, bro. Check this out. In life you have different types of people, right? And they're all necessary. They're all necessary.
Necessary.
Yeah. Everybody is necessary.
Ecosystem.
Yes. You have winners, you have losers, you have liars, you have truth tellers, you have those who are
the balance.
You have super jealous and selfish, and then you have those who share and communicate. You have haters, and then you have those who congratulate and participate. That's what everybody's supposed to do. So when you hear haters hating, is because them are do them job. If they weren't hating, they would be in another group. So them just do them job, bro.
Man, that's not look on this now. A weed farm, Zane. You have the bad weed, the female weed, where we damage the good weed, you know. So when the breeze blow, it blow and go over to the good weed and damage it and turn it into them. I mean, if you don't mind the whole farm growing. So it has to be a balance. So if you push away too much, I would say, yo, come over there, man. I make it, you see me?
Okay, I get that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What about the album? What about Kartel album? What about Kartel album?
What about what?
In album.
Vybz Kartel's new album?
Yeah.
It's not dropped yet, but it's coming. God on time.
They want Chris Brown up on it.
We don't know. I don't know who's on it. But I know it's on its way.
If him and Chris Brown link up, like become friends, guys, it took one of two fun person, you know. Man, Chris Brown a fun person, I mean, I love chill out and laugh and you know. If then two man they link up, a problem in the world, man. Probably say that.
Yeah, definitely, bro.
If we see them a link up every day and like how him and DJ Kikeli go link up and yard and stuff, and eat a problem, man, because Chris Brown fan base big, you know, and they're young, you know. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah. Anything possible.
You know, Chris Brown is not really that young, you know. He's established though.
But the fan base young.
How old is Chris Brown? Well, the fan base is broad.
But
see, Chris Brown almost 40, bro. Yeah, he's almost 40 years old. So I know young picking that. His fan base is broad. I wouldn't say his fan base is young. I would say his fan base is broad. Cause you have big woman in them 40s where a big Chris Brown fan, and I'm thinking at these concerts, them are gonna buy most of the ticket them. Some big woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't really know a little young girl I go buy up them ticket there. The ticket them are expensive, you know. I'm
Yeah.
sure they'll have lower tier tickets, but I'm pretty sure that the tickets are gonna go up. And most of those expensive tickets are gonna be grown women who established in a life already in some way. With big independent woman them.
And so for you just anyhow the American them understand the patois and then can also know what Cartel sing, son. Oh God, man, I the 2-pack of dancehall for them.
But them never understand Burna Boy and Afrobeats come run the place for a while. Remember we talked about this?
Flow.
Yeah, remember we talked about this because they used to say the only reason why dancehall music is not as big as it's supposed to be is because y'all be talking that patois stuff in it and nobody understands it. That was proven to be not true when Afrobeats got its run the other day before Cartel come back and set dancehall back which part it there. Because when I saw Burna Boy and Wizkid and all of them and Navido and all of them performing in different places, I may say crowd and scores of foreigners singing those African words and terms, I know that and all that. I'm like, dancehall, patois not know much different from that. Patois ain't much different from that. So I guess it don't have nothing to do with that, friend.
Yeah.
See?
Straight.
Yeah, go take care of your family.
Pure nice. All right. Good talk. All right.
All right.
Yeah, man. All right. Big man. All right.
All right. Breezy has a great deal of respect for Cartel. He does. He does. And I'm pretty sure that they are going to be working together. Like, if him pass through, Cartel are going to reach that stage there. Him can't do it, especially if he does any show in Florida. Him can't do it and put Cartel on that stage there. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Hey, Flo, what's going on? Me again.
Yeah, fam. What's going on?
I know you have knowledge because you do music, right? So, more explain to me how royalty work. I know time is of the essence because more understand Cartel's net worth. You can't really fully know an individual net worth, but I know in YouTube alone, I'm pulling like 30,000 from in YouTube channel alone. But how does music royalty work? Because I know I own every single thing within his catalog.
Me explaining how royalties work would be doing you a disservice because I literally am just now starting to learn myself how all of it works, right? But I am learning the proper way now how it works. Like for instance, me I learn now say when you put out a song, you have to get like actually some book here, right? That's all. Yeah. I take my notes and things. So when you go drop your song to flow, bro, I'm not doing nothing until me do it the proper way.
Okay.
Yeah,
and you know, say that Cartel up over almost everybody.
It is because you have to actually study the business. You have to understand what IP numbers are. You have to understand how to register your songs them properly. You have to understand distribution and how that work. You have to understand a lot of different things. And once you have it or have a team that understands it and is dedicated to your business, then you will reap the money from your business, from your music and entertainment.
Yeah, he was always ahead of the curve with understanding the business side of things.
That's where he beat everybody else.
Yeah, that's where, because that's why when the man used to say, all this time, I thought they were Bill Gates.
They're only Bill Fence. Or they're not even Bill Fence.
So
they wasn't ready.
Then, I think Cartel is worth well over 40 million US, wouldn't you say?
If I was to guess, I would say well over 50 million US. If I was to guess, and the reason why I'm saying that is because most artists that write music, a lot of the times write their personal life and their business into the music without even knowing that they did that. So if you listen closely, sometimes personal business gets spilled out. Yeah, and I think he's at over 50, somewhere over 50 mil. It could be more. Could be more.
What's that song, Beyonce? Is it called Run the World?
Who run the world, girls?
Yeah, Cartel is a writer on that with Diplo them.
Yes.
And
that is
you
true.
know that alone give him like 15K in royalties.
Okay, so check it. And you won't believe this. Eric Sermon had one song. Listen to me. Eric Sermon, who does rap. If you don't know about old school rap, EPMD, all that, Eric Sermon had one song that that singer sampled it. What is singer name again? The one that sing about. He's from Canada too. He's really big. The Weeknd. The Weeknd sampled one song from Eric Sermon, right? And Eric Sermon makes over $100,000 per month off of that one song, and he's been making that for a number of years now, off of that one song being sampled by the Weeknd. Just to give you an example of. So when we sit here and we say, Kartel, me know say I make about 30,000. Trust me, bro, you can't quantify how the money are coming and the amount. And don't take YouTube either for YouTube telling you. I've seen out there, I didn't know people would look this up. How much money does SouFLoTV make monthly on YouTube, all this other stuff. So me go look it up myself. YouTube gave numbers, and this is the numbers that are available to the public. And I'll tell you this, the numbers, I don't know where they come from, but they're out there and people can go look it up. That's not the accurate number. I'll just say that. That's not the accurate number. But you don't go around talking about your income. And you know, first people are going to bash you and say you're a pocket watch. Second of all, if you're just curious to know, not that you're a watch pocket, it's still going to be kind of an icky area to get into. You see what I'm saying? Unless a man want to brag about how much he make and say, see, I can show you, see my last 10.99, yeah? You see how much that's I make the 20.25? That's a different story. I him put out in business. But we don't typically go around asking how much a man make and estimate him income and all them things. It's just not a man thing to do.
I wonder if a rough estimate of how much in catalog work, because I was watching a documentary.
His catalog?
That's
a different earnings now. His catalog?
Millions, because Michael Jackson wanted to buy Bob's catalog from the Marleys for 25 mil. And then hold on for that. Now it's worth hundreds of millions.
Exactly. Vybz Kartel catalog is definitely worth up hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah. Because you also said that they copyright an old song. And I was like, damn, this man really controlled everything we ever put out.
Yeah, because he understood the business side of the game. That's
why when you start job flow, I'm ready, man. I'm ready to hear some music when you start putting out money.
Before you go, I'm gonna say this. You will see somebody out there, right?
Yeah.
Who they look super famous and they have a lot of views and stuff on their song, and they never made money off of it. And then you'll see somebody out there who drop a project and the project got a couple of thousand views. And that person over time makes way more money than that big superstar person that you saw with that big song that they had. And it's all in the structuring of the business side of the music. All in the structuring of the business side of the music. There's somebody out there who is eating lovely. I'll give you an example. The artist's name is Tech9. Tech9 is eating lovely. Tech9 controls everything. When the tour buses roll out back to back, the big mansion, everything, the production set, he owns everything. And a lot of people would look at other artists and be like, but they fly private jet and they drive Rolls Royce and they live in mansions and they this and that. And if you look up their net worth compared to Tech9's net worth, it's nowhere close because it's all in the structuring. When you go under somebody, and they structure that paperwork how them want to structure it, a big check might come in, yes, but dancers get paid, writers get paid, producer get paid, management get paid. The last person to get paid is the artist, and the artist only gets paid after the record company recoups whatever it is they have spent on you already. So you could sometimes be left with zero for yourself and owing them hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, right. Actually, I thought, man, there's a lot that goes into having an entourage behind it.
Yeah, not just entourage, bro. I talk about the people that are necessary to make your project work. Like your manager is not entourage. Your producer is not entourage. The person who engineers your stuff, mix and mastering, is not entourage. Producer different from who a mix and master, or it could be one person if they're that gifted. But who made that beat? That's a producer. Who made the sound? Who crafted the sound? That's an engineer. Eh?
When you sign to a label, your label pay for studio time?
Yeah, most people, when they sign to a label, the label will come to you and say, okay, them lock you in, say, a 360 deal, or them give you a deal for the, you signed to us for 4 years or 5 albums or something like that, right? Yeah. And people think, okay, I'll just give them 5 albums and get out when it's time to get out, and you can't. Because you could make 5 albums and they say, I don't want those 5 albums. We want 5 albums from you, but a 5 album that I go sound how we want it to sound. This is where a lot of artists get caught up and they lose passion for the music. Because if you could imagine somebody forcing you to make stuff that them like to hear where it sound. And every time you make something and you're telling them that this is it, I'm telling you this is going to hit. And they're like, no, we're not feeling that. We're not going to put a budget behind that. We're not going to back that for distribution. We won't give you any money to shoot the videos for it. And you're locked in a contract, so you can't go promote that yourself. You can't use your own money and shoot your own video. That's why you see a lot of artists get stuck once they sign.
So all this time, you have to be a label in charge of creative direction?
Absolutely.
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 Say you sign and I just you to put out your body at work and they help push you.
No, brother. You never hear Massacre say that he's lucky because he has a level of creative control where a lot of other artists don't have that level of creative control. They basically tell the artist, say, you can't drop that. And the artist is like, come on, man, it's trending right now. Let me drop it, please. And they're like, nope, you can't drop that. That's not what we're working with right now. Right now, we want to change direction with you. And the artist is like, I don't want to change direction. That's not going to work. And they're like, listen, we're not going with what you think is hot right now. We're going in a complete field career. Them a gamble with enough. And the artist go in a completely different direction and lose their whole audience. That's when you hear people saying, damn, he fell off. I don't know what it is he just put out just now. I can't relate.
Oh, their hands just tied.
Their hands are tied behind the scenes.
Sorry, in those contracts. Why for the tongue tie business?
Yeah, them yeah, them hands tie up, bro. So them can't do nothing. Yeah. Me now say something, but me now bother. Yeah.
Well, Flo, thanks for the info, man.
Respect, brother.
I mean, no people touch on certain things that I want to touch on.
All right. See you. Bless up.
All right. Thanks for the knowledge. All right.
Yes, my brother. Cool. Yeah, I'm really deep into that right now. I really have to do some studying right now because I want to make sure that whatever I put my hands on next, that it goes out the right way. I used to think the same thing. You know, you get with the right people, you make something that sound good, you find the right engineer, the right producers, you do this, that, and you throw it out there. Man, you're throwing, you might as well pack up all of your money and just find one, pit tile it and just throw it in there because it ain't going nowhere. It's not going nowhere. You have to really understand what goes on here. That's why when you hear me say stuff like, boy, people like Kartel, them have a solid team. They have a solid team. Not just him, but I use him because he is from our genre. And is my favorite artist. So I say feed him all the time. They have a solid team who understands the business side of this and make sure that every piece of project they put out brings bread back to the table. That's when you know you're running with something. Yeah, Nans, they own the artist once the artist them signed to them. Know the industry before entering it because it is a business. It's a business. The problem is most artists just want to be artists. They don't want to do business. And that used to be cool, but it ain't cool no more. Well, it was never cool because that's how a lot of our great artists from past times end up not hot anymore, but broke because they just wanted to be artists. All right, we have a couple of things on the table this morning. We are going to start out with, so we went through the Chris Brown and Vybz Kartel song. We could take that off our list right there, so. I'm going to go way left. Before I go way left, though, let me put out a couple of things here. This is another one of my favorite artists, them. So Capleton is going to be in Canada coming up sometime soon. Canada, big up on yourself. When I get to see Capleton after all these years. Dancehall reggae superstar Capleton is to perform in Canada for the first time in 16 years. Me I wonder what Capleton do them why him couldn't get secure a visa for Canada for 16 years. 16 years, almost 2 decades. Capleton is set to return to the Canadian stage for the first time in 16 years after finally securing a work permit. The entertainment firms, Free People Entertainment and Reynolds Entertainment have facilitated Capleton's appearance at the Soul Food Caribbean Festival's Fire in the Park that is set for Canada Day on July 1st. All my Canadians who tune in here, you can go and go enjoy yourself. Set for Canada Day, July 1st. That's kick off your summer with Fire in the Park. He says, I'm looking forward to connecting with the fans from cities in Montreal, Toronto, Quebec, Winnipeg, even cities in the US/Canada border like Buffalo. A long time them people don't see me. So it is a great joy. And it is a great moment for the music and the culture. Fire can't cool, an elated Capleton said. Fabian Cole, chief organizer of the Soul Food Caribbean Festival, calls Capleton's return a major historical and cultural moment for reggae music and dancehall music. Reynolds' agency worked very hard to make this dream come true. Many people believe that it wouldn't even work, that he couldn't come back to Canada like that. I don't know why. That's why I'm going to get into this. We believe from day one that this would be a reality. It's a joy to make this happen for the reggae and dancehall fans in Canada, and they've been starved for way too long. So come out, carry your flags them. It's Canada Day, and we're going to make history, he said. The tickets are available on Ticket Gateway. The Canadian return also highlights reggae's enduring influence in cities like Toronto and Montreal, where Caribbean cultures continue to thrive through music, festivals, and community events. For many supporters, Capleton's forwarding back symbolizes a reconnection between reggae royalty and a loyal fan base that has waited over a decade and a half for his return. Tamika Reynolds, who is the chief executive officer of Reynolds Entertainment Agency, hailed Capleton's return as monumental. Capleton was long overdue to perform for his fans in Canada. He commands a huge global following, and he is one of our iconic artists dedicated to the advancement of Jamaican culture. This is a great moment for Jamaican diaspora. This is a family-oriented show. Families are welcome. They are going to flock to the park, to Esna Park in all their numbers, and it will be a great frenzy in Canada after such a long time away. Reynolds Entertainment Agency and Free People Entertainment have developed a stellar reputation for ending the visa drought for many artists who were formerly cut off from lucrative foreign markets. That means them visa did get taken away. And this is one of the agencies, or the primary agency, who is known to get them visa back for them and get them back on the road again. The agency secured the UK visa for Idonia after Idonia was locked out of the UK for 20 years. This is the same agency. They secured it for Jamaica. Jamaica was locked out for 16 years. They secured it for, remember Jamaica? I was saying, my princess gone far, far away. No Jamaica not. And she left me and no. Anyway, Capleton, after 14 years, and Elephant Man, they secured for him too, after he was locked out for 18 years. I saw them a fight reggae music and I try hold on the thing. Industry insiders expect a strong turnout from both longtime reggae supporters and the younger fans who are eager to witness that energy that made Capleton a global force in dancehall culture. His live shows are known for intense crowd interaction. When Capleton waves so and go so the crowd normally waves so and go back so for real, right? His live shows are known for the intense crowd interaction, the spiritual messaging in it, and high energy performances that often turn concerts into unforgettable cultural experiences. By the way, to my Florida people, Memorial Day weekend in Miami, Capleton is going to be there as well at the Best of the Best concert this year, along with Sizzla Kalonji as well and Beanie Man. So you know, said that place they're going to get touched down too. The DJ's long-awaited comeback is already creating major buzz throughout the Caribbean diaspora and reggae community. Capleton is now working with the industry establishment, a move which has brought his career to a different level. I guess he was doing stuff independently before. He is now tapping into the lucrative market in the UK and now in Canada, which has a huge Jamaican community. We have to ensure that our artists will be able to service their fans in these critical markets, says Cable Jeffrey Stevenson, head of Free People Entertainment. Stevenson is also an executive member of Capleton's management team. So good management does a lot as well. For many fans, the return represents more than just another concert appearance. It marks the re-emergence of one of reggae's most electrifying live performances in a country that helped to shape parts of his early international journey. According to the biographical records, Canada played a key role in Capleton's early career when he received one of his first major overseas opportunities in Toronto back in 1980s. After me left from Jamaica, go a foreign pantour. Preaching, teaching the people for sure. The excitement surrounding the return comes at a pivotal moment in the artist's career. Capleton recently announced Heights of Fire, which is a new full-length album that he is releasing after 16 years. And that new album from Capleton is scheduled to be released June of 2026. The project has already generated anticipation among reggae lovers worldwide, especially following the release of his lead single, Red Again, which was over 343,000 views on YouTube and 50,000 streams on Spotify and growing. Throughout his decades-long career, Capleton has remained one of reggae's most recognizable voices. Celebrates for conscious lyrics, fiery stage performance, and unwavering Rastafarian themes. Such songs as Jaja City, That Day Will Come, Who Them, those helped to solidify and cement his reputation as one of Jamaica's most influential cultural figures. And with a new album on the horizon and renewed momentum surrounding his career, Capleton returns to Canada. This feels like a real comeback and more like the continuation of a legacy. It feels less like a comeback and more like the continuation of a legacy. Still burning strong. Toronto, I got red again. It I got hot again. Fire can't cool. So Capleton looking to be performing in Toronto after 14 years of not being able to get to Toronto to perform there. Now, while I was doing this right here, so shout out to Dancehall Mag. While I was doing this right here, I had to go look up because I was saying to myself this morning, what are some of Capleton's biggest songs that I like? And Jamaican sing it, right? My princess gone. You know who was one of my favorite artists too, and I haven't seen him much? Junior Kelly. Remember, if love's so nice, tell me why it hurts so bad. But if love's so nice, yeah. Yes, say you love me and not care. Me don't know where I'm going with that. And he got other songs too that was bad too. But if you think about Capleton, you know, Beer hits, you know. Jaja City, Jaja Town, them off it turn it in a cowboy town, huh? Wanna look ya now? And then, yeah, me love that song there. Them think them reach the ultimate. Yo, say them not reach nowhere yet. Boy, them get caught in the internet. You know, see that? A long time the Rasta man them a tell me about the internet something. And everybody are gonna get catch up in it. Them get caught in the internet. Boy, enough of them not ready yet. All right, that's a Jaja City. The next one is That Day Will Come. That day will come when I shall stand and see all the wicked men in the fire getting burned. That day will come. That song there, powerful song. Of course, anytime we run up on the stage with who them, slew them, and be feelings them a carry, them done but already, and them can't say them sorry, That one there, and then the tour one when we just sing just now. After me left from Jamaica, go a foreign pan tour. If you listen to Capitan, the interview when him talk about that, he said, that's exactly what did I go on. Preaching, teaching the people for sure. When him say him come back to Jamaica and come see. Rich I get rich, the poor I get poor, normal thing. But the man them are just like woman, them manly, all kind of something like that, right? It was a real wake-up song back in them time there. And then Wings of the Morning is another one. That's one that was done with Method Man. That was a huge one, especially done on hip-hop stuff. And Rocky Road. It's a rocky road. The road is so rough. A rocky road. The road is so tough. A rocky road. Road is so rough. Rocky road. Wanna hear ya now? Yo, trod in this world for the longest while, and the man say I trod this world for the longest while and never yet pop off another man Kyle. That mean him never rob nobody. Him work hard for everything what him have. I keep it on same one says self-employed cannot get layoff. Yeah. Anyway, can you know so Rasta teach about how should we say it now? Self-reliance. Self-reliance. So I'm gonna put that in a song to self-employed cannot get laid off. Nobody can lay you off when you employ yourself. See? That's why we push entrepreneurship and these kind of things. Nothing wrong with go get your 9 to 5 still enough. But you have a little entrepreneurial something to go on the side. Always stay in an entrepreneurial spirit. Granny said don't put all your egg them in a one basket. That means that don't live your life depending on one check. So your entrepreneurial spirit always have to kick in. And big up to my Jamaican people and my Caribbean people who are real hustler. That's one of the spirits that I love about Jamaica. Because as soon as that plane land and as soon as me reach out the door, a beer of that me say. Beer entrepreneurship. We're entrepreneurial people. Don't ever forget that. Self-employed cannot get laid off. You know, have to wait for nobody to hire you. You can go make something go on for yourself. A real talk. Capitan, one of the artists, then me I tell you, so that's why I can sing every song. When you hear me say I admire an artist and their work over the years, I do that for real. So if you ever say, you know that song, I bet me know it. Not only just, oh, me hear it before, me know it. Right? All right. You have More Fire, you have Bad Mind, you have In Our Heart. Yeah, such a one Rastaman in our heart. You know, them kind of song there. Don't Diss the Trinity, and so many more. Him just full of hits. And I know it's going to be lively. And for those of us who won't be in Canada to see it, with their Florida, so make sure you follow down at the park. The park used to name Bicentennial Park. And they had me looking for a different park. And the GPS carried me go back at the same park. And I realized I changed the name and at the same place. So for those of you who've been going to Best of the Best for years, they're in the same place, even though they're calling the venue a different name. Get back to that park there. Old school, us will call it Bicentennial Park. The park I got up on fire. Florida, Miami I got up on fire this year. Again, I know him alone. One next giant I got there, which is one of my favorite artists as well, Sizzla Kalonji. And of course, I've said it before, if you've never seen Beenie Man perform live with a band, you need to catch Beenie Man live, because Beenie Man definitely is one of the best performers that do live. Capitan, bad live. Beenie Man, bad live. Sizzla, bun down any stage live. I can't imagine what the energy is going to be. I don't want to miss it. Why so many of these artists weren't given Because that's how they control us. So let me break that down for you in 2 minutes. Listen carefully. When I come to you and I say to you that reggae music is a vehicle, some of y'all might skip past what I just said. This vehicle, this thing was created by us, and it has been proven to take our people the non-traditional route out of poverty. Not only just out of poverty, not barely scraping by, turn them into international superstars. When you hear some of the money where them pay for them people here come perform, a lot of us grew up not even thinking that it could be that much money. When you hear say a man get booked on 100,000 US for one show, and you say, blood fire, that kind of money there? Yes, that kind of money and even more. Vybz Kartel came out the other day and y'all heard $1 million for a show and everybody jaw dropped. Yeah, them kind of money there. So other powers that be have realized the power that this holds, or the position it can put the artists them in, to be able to feed a whole district or a whole community, to be able to uplift themselves and uplift everybody else around them, to change the trajectory of many different lives, not just their own. Somebody don't really want that for you, because status quo has to be maintained. You understand? So what them do is them clip the visa them when them ready, and then them give them back the visa when them ready. He's been out 10, 15, 20 years now. I think we could give him the visa now. And they give it back. If you're asking why them couldn't get them visa. Because them never do nobody nothing. Them just wake up one day and say, don't want them in here, cut. And that's it. And lock them out from the market. Right. But when you understand that, you will understand the power of your culture, friend. You will understand when we are saying reggae music and dancehall and we are big it up, we not just talk about just, oh, it's music. It goes way deeper than that. Way deeper than that. All right? It's not going to be fire. It's going to be fire. It's a big park flow. The one in Canada is a big park. Can't sleep at night. Them a worry and a fret. Yeah. Some of them can't sleep at night. Them a worry and a fret. True things still out to them a disrespect. May I listen to Capleton from before Capleton even grow dreadlocks. Capleton used to have a fade haircut, high top, low, high top, with him used to wear some big gold jewelry. I used to wear them big sequence suit there that they wear back in the, what we used to say like with uncle them wear and with foreign family members them wear back in the day. You have to carry them to go a tailor to make them. Yeah, we are listening to Capleton from Bumbo Red days. Bumbo Red, the lyrics are come out of my head. Bumbo Red, from them time till now. For sure you. See, and him bad from them time till now. Him just get on the Rastafari thing and just never left it. Right? Same thing for Buju Banton. We've been listening to Buju Banton from Mention, first album drop. When Buju did in the sequence sitting outfit and him stay like this on the cover of the album. And him sings all them song there, Batty Ride and all of them song there. From them days there till now. Alright? That's we burning them out and no business. Burn them right out and done business. Yeah. See it, bunches from Bumbo Red days, not true? Bumbo Red, the lyrics are come out of my head, Bumbo Red. Some people don't even know them something there. They don't even know. Y'all can go look it up though. All right, the one in Canada is going to be massive. I want to see it, and I hope Canadian vloggers are on deck because sometimes you can't make it places. A lot of places you can't make it. You know, I live vicariously through them. So I sit down and watch some of them videos there. Like when I can't make it to New York for go to the Parkway, go on the Eastern Parkway with the whole Caribbean Labor Day parade, carnival, something up there. So I tuned into social media because I get to see and feel like me in the crowd same way and blood fire so it grow, you know. So I hope they're on deck and I hope them can bring that to us for those of us who won't be able to make it there. So big up to Father Capleton, man. Long time. United we stand and divided we fall. Enough of them now go know themselves till them back against the wall. King's son. Right, that's up. All right. With that said, put it out there so our Canadian and upstate New York people know that the fireman will be in the place in your vicinity, moving right along. Have y'all heard about the wild monkeys that they have seen in Jamaica? Monkeys are run around the place. You can imagine you're there in Jamaica, you're outside, so make you go outside, go pick 2 orange off of one of the tree them, and you hear, and you look up and see some big white face, capuchin, I think it's capuchin they're called, monkeys in the trees. What would you do? What you would I do? You're there in Jamaica, you go out the door, like especially like me who come from country, and me go out the door, gone down in the banana walk now, and me hear, and me look up and see one of them there. Yo, me da run, come back afar. When me say me run, got me run, you know. I would take the wings of the morning. Okay, put on the wings of the morning and fly. I mean, I would be up out of there. I would be scared as hell. I saw videos of some of the monkeys that people randomly see in Jamaica now. Yeah. So what it look like is people bring them in, smuggle them in as little pets, and then they've overgrown, and people let them go. And now them click up, because the monkey, them have sense enough. So them click up and find for them species, and now they're multiplying around the country in the wild. Mister, when me run, slingshot a fly? No, you know, me now wait for fly no slingshot, because what if it attack you? What if it attacks you and it has some kind of disease that Jamaica ain't ready to fight or cure? What is sitting there called where them did have the outbreak of Africa, Ebola. Them not say from monkey Ebola come from. And it's normal among monkeys to have it, but you know, normal in a people. Yeah, no. Me and them now fight. From me here, it's just straight that the house door better be open, because if it's not, up a road me gone. I'm trying to get up out of there. I've seen them attack people. Them actually do attack people. When them find them Roddy's daughter, I'll tell you in a minute. Empress Stephanie says, me too, me run gone. All right, the public is now being urged to avoid the non-native monkeys after the St. Elizabeth sighting. So before we even get into this, the details, when me see them right, the public is now being urged to avoid the non-native species of these, the monkeys. St. Elizabeth sightings, I said, we don't have no natives. So yeah, tell we about avoid the non-native species like we have a native species. Now, you know me. Me have to go look up now to see, does Jamaica have a native species of monkeys? And I'm looking, and it says that Jamaica had a native species of monkeys hundreds of years ago, and them dead out long time. So no need to say non-native, because whether them native or not, me no want to see them unless them in a zoo. Kingston, Jamaica. The National Environment and Planning Agency, or NEPA, is urging the Jamaican public to exercise extreme caution following reports that non-native, I laugh every time I see it, non-native monkeys have been spotted, and they have actually captured some of them in St. Elizabeth so far. Live on the air with SouFLo.
SouFLo, my brother.
What going, bro?
Me there, man.
Yeah. Talk to me.
So, from the little boy, I grew up in Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
Hear about the monkey man of the monkey up in Amosi Center, man. Where they used to say when the people them want certain things out of life, they just go ride the monkey.
Bumbo.
So that monkey there.
Oh, at that, God bless him soul. When name they were dead and gone?
I like that monkey there, man.
What the brother name what did they with Shana Chin one time?
Gollybop.
And that Gollybop did say about he said alkaline fuck monkey for sentence Addy. And that him did mean. Oh yeah, I guess him did not try to say Uncle he want him turn in a business and so him go at the other man and then make him ride the monkey and yeah, me understand it now. Me never hear that term there before though. But it connect now. It connect now.
Which time we never hear before?
We never hear that about ride monkey and forget
yeah, man, I never get too many people like that can't tell man. Anybody come from Jamaica, man, I hear about up St. Thomas and St. Mary, man. People say them go by monkey man fear, man.
Who else in here ever heard that? Me never hear that before, brother.
So me alone hear that.
It looks so. Or for you fear part of Jamaica alone, them.
Nah, man, me hear that, man. Me hear all much people. Me hear that. Oh God, man. You maybe I don't know how you don't hear that, but it's a thing. It's a thing with the monkey man, you know. People make the monkey jump them and jump the monkey. We don't know how you go, but some jumping go on with the monkey.
Blood fire. I have never heard.
Since Mr. Brother say a common thing that, bro.
Mr. Brother say a common thing.
A real thing, bro.
Blood fire. Say not yes, that's true. Mr. Brother say yes, that's true. Nan says she never hear nothing like that before. Me never hear nothing like that before neither. And no, and that's why when you say it,
the one where they are more reconciled too. But when Mr. Traviga told me about the one where they are more reconciled, but before me start Traviga town and them place, I said Thomas me about.
So Carissa said a regular talk that. She don't know how we never hear that. But Nan said a St. Thomas she come from and she never hear that before. His daughter never hear that before.
Because when they come up there normally like 4 or 5 o'clock a morning time. So you're not gonna know.
Oh.
You understand?
But me talk about the speech. Like
then you're not gonna know say people them come up there for that and gonna know a 4 o'clock a morning activity.
No, but me talk about to hear the people them say it. We never hear culturally, we never hear nobody say that before.
People hear it though. So I guess the people them will hear it. People from their parts was going there. I can't say people from my part was going there. That's how I hear.
Okay. All right.
So I don't know.
On a big pan, the thing down on your part then.
No, well, no uno. I ain't a big fan of them thing that Jed. I don't deal with them thing that Jed.
You deal with them thing there?
No, Jed. I'm afraid I didn't listen there, brother.
The monkey or the obia?
I'm afraid I won't like the monkey
yeah. I'm
afraid I won't like, brother. I want no parts.
Granny.
I want no parts, bro. Believe me.
No parts, right?
Yo, brother, if you want me to run fire right now, come tell me boy I want to read me up and then sit there.
Gone.
No, see you again neither.
I saw.
Anyway, the back in our chat, the kind of little bit after.
All right, bro.
You don't know.
You don't know go already.
So.
You see it?
Manners.
Big up yourself, manners. All right. As I'm paying attention, the chat's moving kind of fast, but I did get your GoFundMe, Chanel, and I'm working on putting the link in the chat right now. And when the video is finished, we will put your link to your GoFundMe under the video, pinned as the first comment. So I'm going to try it out right now to see if it works. Let's see if it works. So I'm going to put it in our chat and then me click it myself to make sure say it work. All right, boom, it works. It can't go back. So I'm going to put it in the chat again. And give me a second. We'll work with our GoFundMe for those of you who want to help. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Hey, you hearing me?
Yeah, family, what go on?
All right. I'll give one quick joke. Real something will happen. They said this man was from my area. So they call him Monkey Man. But nobody knew why. So till somebody came up with the story and said, got the other man, and the other man tell him, say, you have to fuck the monkey. But he fuck the monkey and kill the monkey. Seriously. So the monkey went there a month plus. So when time we leave from country, going to Kingston, somebody say, oh, so the monkey went there, you know. I hope so that the man the went there, you know. So I hope they go grind the monkey and kill the monkey. So you can't call the monkey man making here, you know, kind of be killing, you know. One big strong man, you know. But one real presenter come our community and have the show, you know, when they go out and do outside broadcast. So he go on the stage, you know, kind of one car and he want the wheel them what them put up, you know. Some things say more when he kind of in car. So he go up there. So the people they say, monkey man. So you're the person who the host the show said. So he said, oh, monkey man, you know, he look on the woman with a piece of hair, but he can't make him know the story behind it, you know, why they call him so.
Hold on there. Yeah.
Yes. So when in the funny stage now, and the woman said, monkey man, so you sound like you're 50 years old, man. Because he might tell you a nice story, just a little bit in a synapse. So I can't really want it now. Tired. So him go up, so the woman say, monkey man, him bex. But me saying grind the monkey and kill the monkey for through a monstrous son.
God. So, all right, let's talk. Boy, I never hear nothing about we are no monkey yet. I never know some monkey did there in Jamaica at all, except for in the zoo. So, with that said, let me finish this up real quick, just so whoever is in Jamaica, you are aware that monkeys are there. So if you're outside and you hear them rattling in the bush, and you look up and see one, you're not scared out of yourself, all right? Initial reports indicate sightings and captures in several communities. So it's not just, the latest one was from St. Elizabeth, but it's not just St. Elizabeth. They have seen them. Reports are coming in from several communities across the island, including Lacovia, Elgin, Mountainside, Newell, Hounslow, Malvern. Videos are circulating on social media suggesting that up to 3 of those monkeys were seen, with at least one of them reportedly captured and possibly still in the possession of the community member who captured it. NEPA said that it is working with the Veterinary Service Division, the Jamaica Constabulary Force, and the Jamaica Constabulary Force. The monkey better mind. The monkey better be careful. You know, here say he shoot at the police and they shot back. Cause dead, you're dead in the show. Jamaica Constabulary Force and monkey case, dead monkey walking. Jamaica Constabulary Force and Hope Zoo are also working to investigate and locate these animals, and efforts are underway to ensure that they're transferred into quarantine for veterinary assessment, while community stakeholders have also been engaged in it. They don't want these monkeys loose. This can go very, very wrong. The agency further warned that the public, please remain vigilant against individuals falsely claiming to represent authorities in an attempt to retrieve the animals for illicit purposes. So if you see them in your area and them say them come to collect the monkey because they work with NEPA or they work with XYZ, they might just not be that. It also reminded that the importation and the possession of and trade of wildlife without the required permits is completely illegal in Jamaica and may be linked to illicit wildlife trafficking, with breaches carrying fines of up to $2 million under the Endangered Species Protection, Conservation and Regulation of Trade Act. And who come up with this, man? Look here, make them shut up. The Endangered Species Protection, Conservation and Regulation of Trade Act. Say that 10 times. Members of the public with information are being encouraged to contact NEPA or the Veterinary Service Division or your nearest police station and tell them which part you see the monkey and who you see with the monkey, if you see anybody with the monkey, before them get out of hand. All right? So the monkeys have been seen. This is not the first sighting of them. We had last year, we had another sighting of them in somewhere. Somebody just put it in the comment section. I think it was somewhere uptown. And somebody say, a rich people monkey that, you know. Somebody bring it coming out of the country, probably from a private jet or something, and it get where them can't catch it back, it start breed. Cause it go link up with its own species out here because they weren't the first to do it. And then they saw, I think they found another one somewhere over in the Clarendon area, and another one in the St. Thomas, and next one in the St. Elizabeth area. So they're being sighted all over the place. They're being sighted all over the place. So we now have monkeys. I don't want it to get to the day where the monkey them loud. You never hear a monkey yet? If you get a whole heap of them together, it can sound quite intimidating. Like, oh, or maybe me I talk about some other animal. I don't know. Me watch too much Animal Planet. Anyway, we have monkeys. The next topic we want to talk about is at 12 o'clock. We said we are done, you know. The next topic we want to talk about is the Jamaica Star says that the secret sex club has been taken out of the church. Now, remember when we talked about this not too long ago, about the sex club that was found in a church, and it was being run by a pastor's wife, and it started out as a place for those who are starved, women who are in their relationship who are not being fulfilled sexually, but they are God-fearing Christian women, and they didn't want to go out a road, go dash out the punani, so they went to church to talk about it among sisters. And you know, woman logic turned into, won't you bring in some men, some well-eligible, well-hung men who can, you know, just satisfy we around you when time them there, then we fix up our clothes and go back home to our husband like nothing ever happened. I couldn't believe, say, I want church we that talk about, and not in my good Jamaica. But that apparently said, they said that that was happening. And now the individual who was running that club has now come forward to say that the club, after exposure and being demonized and realizing that it was completely wrong to do it, them done with the sex clubbing at the church. We'll talk about that a little bit. But first, let's talk about speed in Jamaica. We're not talking about car speed, you know. We're talking about a youth named SouFLoTV. SouFLoTV has landed in Jamaica, and the people are very much carried away with SouFLoTV. SouFLoTV is the one that started the controversy from the British girl who said if he was white, he probably would not get all that attention or whatever, and them start burn her out. Yeah. Well, SouFLoTV is now here. And SouFLoTV has about 50-something million viewers on, or 50-something million subscribers on YouTube. And he is one of, if not the highest in streaming as far as his fan base goes. Right? Kingston, Jamaica, American streamer SouFLoTV. He is on his Caribbean tour. He recently did a Africa tour where he dispelled a lot of the stuff that was taught to Black people on this side of the globe. And he did it in a neat and a slick way, because he's just supposed to be this streamer guy who is gathering up lots of subscribers along the way. But along the way, he was actually teaching, and you could have learned a lot from him. So he said after he's done with Africa, he's going to go to the Caribbean. And his goal is to go through the whole Caribbean diaspora and get to know the culture as well as connect. So he has arrived in Jamaica now, fresh out of Trinidad. I've seen some very disparaging comments from our Trinidadian family members. I won't get into them because I hold Trinidad dear, because I don't know, I've had Trinidadian friends for a long time. So we just don't want the division among us. But some disparaging stuff was being said. Don't make them rob you. Be very careful. They kill a lot. You might not come back. Blah, blah, blah. And, you know, we could have said the same about Trinidad too, but we won't. All right. So He has landed in Trinidad. And that's where I go with this, watch where I go with this. He landed in Jamaica as part of the ongoing Caribbean tour. The viral internet personality, whose real name is Darren Jason Watkins Jr., is known for his high-energy live streams and massive online following across platforms, including YouTube and Twitch. Jamaicans have been abuzz on social media awaiting the arrival of the streamer, who has over 50 million subscribers on YouTube. Now, as part of the Caribbean leg of this tour, Speed has already visited countries like Trinidad and Tobago, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, bringing his energetic broadcast directly to local streets and fans. The tour follows his previous global run through Africa, through Europe, through Latin America, where he attracted millions of viewers worldwide. He was welcomed to the Norman Manley International Airport by John Kuno dancers and stopped to have a brief dance with them before being ushered away. Somebody I gotta say, why for the brief? Before being ushered away. Now, Speed is coming to Jamaica, right? Let me show you Jamaican. Speed I reached Jamaica. So here, one Rasta brother showed videos of him, of things that he has done online. And he made a good point. I have to be careful how I bring this across. So he made a good point. Because he showed one video of Speed looking like, I don't even want to mimic what he was doing, but him looking like he was stuck in a dick. He was doing one of those activities, fellatio, with a teely wheelie. And the Rasta brother did say, and he showed another one of him sitting down in a man lap and a grind up. And the brother said, you remember Dalton Harris? Look how we did do Dalton. I think a rising star, not rising star, I forgot what it was, that the singing competition. It's the singing competition where Dalton did win over England. I forgot the name of it. But when he was representing Jamaica, he was, let's support him because he's Jamaican and we're going to win it. I forgot what the name of the something name, where him did win. Dalton did win. After that, Dalton came out as pansexual and kitchen sexual and fried, all kind of sitting sexual, cup and salsa sexual. I had to go look up what a pansexual was. That's the first person I heard say that's what they were, and it was Dalton Harris. Long after. But while he was going through, nobody knew that about him, that he was that. Some people had suspected and had said, but when they go sit down pan the man lap to take the picture of them, even Bounty Killer came out and said, me not support him, but I have withdrawn my support. And fire for that, because that's kind of Jamaican culture. We not go sit down pan skin out pan man lap, them kind of weird, right? So when I saw the video of Speed in the truck, in the man lap, well vigorously winding up in him lap like this, I was like, look how we do Dalton. All Dalton did was they were trying to squeeze into a picture, and they must say, get in the frame, and Dalton got in the frame, and it so happened that it was a lap, and him sit on a knee. I would say, why fire for that? X Factor. Yes, X Factor. Them say, why fire for that? Upon a man front him go sit down pan. Look how we did our own. Look how we did Dalton. We burn off Dalton, lock him off, fire for him, all kind of something. Stop support him, all kind of something. Stop advocating for others to support him. Even big prominent people like a Bounty Killer. But here comes Speed, who has done all the show you off, suck dick and sit down in a man lap and wind up and all these things for social media, and we welcome him with open arms. Now, I've always said this. We always praise others for the things that we burn out our own people for. And we open our arms and we welcome them in. And we don't care about any of the stuff that they've done because they're a foreigner. But when one of you one do it, it's the end of that person. You will no longer ever look at any interview them do. You won't buy them music and not support nothing them put out. you essentially end their career or end all support for them. And you know, that is not something that is foreign to us. I just saw it operate, right? I mean, they're clamoring for Speed right now. And I can only imagine that all the content creators are lining up and trying to get a feature. And you could see why. If he has 50 million views on YouTube alone, or not views, 50 million subscribers on YouTube alone, that's a massive platform. That's a massive platform for Jamaica tourism. That's a massive platform for any streamer he chooses to work with in Jamaica. That's a massive platform for Jamaican culture, because he is now going to go through Jamaican culture and show people the things them that they always had funny ideas about, that it's not really what you think it is. It's actually something more wholesome. That is how he did through Africa and Europe and all the other places that he's been. Yes, he's pretty young. He's only 23 years old. He's only 23 years old. And age don't have nothing to do with it too enough. But and then again, it does, because it's usually the younger crowd who is able to generate that kind of a following. But Speed is kind of like, that's why his name is Speed. He's kind of like his own stuntman. And that's what garnered all that attention to him in the first place. He would race people who everybody said was the fastest person. And he would race them and beat them. He even dared Usain Bolt to come race him. And I don't remember if Usain did run, or he just dared him to come race him and said he was faster. But he has beaten people who said they could do the most push-ups, beaten people athletically fit, people who said they could be there the fastest. He's jumped over cars that were speeding at him, which he could have died in the stunt. You know, he does a lot of extreme stuff at entertainment level, and it has garnered him a whole lot of following. And along the lines, he has now switched gears and thought, let's go around the world and let's see how many subscribers we could pick up doing these trips around the world. So he landed in one part of the world, and by the time him left, 1 million new subscribers did it. Him landed in one next part of the world, he's streaming it while he's going. So you could actually in real time follow him while he's going. A next million follow him. So his followers are going up, going up. It would make sense to try to be a part of that, I guess, if you want access to a massive platform. But I've told my Caribbean people the same thing, that you could create those people for yourself as well. You can create those people for yourself as well. But y'all won't. Remember when Mr. Beast came and he bought the house or built the houses for how many people? And I said we could do the same thing and have our own Mr. Beast. But we won't. Something about us, we like to worship foreigners and what they have. I'm not talking bad about Speed. Speed is one of us. I saw somebody said yesterday, oh man, this looks tacky and very coonish. If Speed was not black, this would be straight coonery. This is an African-American individual that said that yesterday. And they were actually talking about the John Kuno dancing greeting at the airport when they greeted Speed. And me being a Jamaican, knowing what that was, I didn't see any coonery in that. It was just like if you land in Uganda or if you land in Tanzania or wherever, and they do a traditional dance to meet you and the drums are beating and you join them and you do some dancing and stuff. But they were calling it coonery. And they said if Speed was not black, this would be straight up coonery. So then I saw Speed go visit the Rastafarians, and the drum is beating, and you know, he walked right into a Nyabingi. Now, I have never seen somebody go into a Nyabingi with no clothes on or with their top off. I've always heard them tell the people to properly attire when you're going in. But to their credit, they were not in a temple. They were outside. So I don't think this was an actual Nyabingi, as in a ceremony. I think this was just drumming and holding a vibes. right? And them give him some things to eat and thing, and him a talk about how we feel lightheaded and whatever else. It's pretty exciting to watch. It's pretty exciting to watch. But I'm telling my people that you could build your own speed too. You could build your own Mr. whatever his name is with the whole heap of money we can give people stuff and take care of. You could build these people for yourself too. You just have to support your own people enough, and then they will reach those heights as well, and then they'll be able to do those things as well, right? But I'm glad to see it. I'm glad to see it, and to see that it's a young black man that's able to have such a huge platform, because those types of platform are not normally given to us, our kind. They're usually reserved for the others. You know, the big sponsorship brand deals and all these, few, but not so much many as the others kind of thing. So I'm glad to see him I get it. That person is ignorant. Yeah, well, you know, it's a lot of ignorant people up there. Where his mother had put him out over the streaming when he had no followers, and she need to leave if he's going to stop, and he went and lived with his dad, and now how big he is now. Yes. And I remember him buying his dad I think he bought his dad a house and his dream car or something like that, and he thanked his dad for believing in him when nobody else did. His mom did put him out. Kasha said that streaming thing, you don't want to sit down on your computer whole day. That's not going nowhere. That's not productive. Get up and go get something, do something with yourself. Again, that's another thing that I told y'all. I said, your children, their world is different from our world, right? I see a lot of people get online when these younger people get online, and they're like, you got to understand, you're living in their time. You passing through in their time. Your time was a time gone by. You are maturing into their time. So there's a lot of changes that has happened. Missing them up, like, well, I hate to see it when I see like older people run down the young people them online, but come off a computer and go look work. I know work this. Yeah, it's work. It's work. It's work that you don't understand how to do. And that's why you can capitalize off it. That ship here sail gone left you. You arrived too late. So you now think, them just sit down on the computer whole day. Lord, but then I get up and go find work though. Go fill out some job application somewhere, man. Go look at 9 to 5. That's your world, fam. They are clocking more money than you have ever dreamed of making. Them done do your lifetime of money and gone on to more. You can just Google it and find out from like Forbes or something how much money Speed made in 2025 or 2024, and you will see the astronomical numbers that are out there. Money that you can't even quantify if you are talking about money. So my advice to you about the younger generation is, see what it is they're into, encourage them, and along the way, try to learn for yourself where the hell are going yourself. Because you don't know. You don't know. If it was up to some of us, the young people today would be carrying beepers still. They would have to go down the street and use the payphone on the corner and drop quarters in there and call people still. They would be checking their beepers and putting in 911, that means emergency. 123, that means, let me say ILOVE. 143 means I love you, and them kind of something there. They're gone. They're way beyond that. They're way beyond that. So yeah, seeing him in Jamaica, I hope he has a good time. I hope Jamaican people don't embarrass me with the whole heap of begging and going like say somebody must feed you, because we have whole heap of beggar, you know. We have whole heap of hard working Jamaicans, but we also have a whole heap of beggar who beg unnecessarily. If you're a beggar and you really need help, that's different. But the one them with us beg just because them want beg. They want make a thing one for me now. Give me something now. Me know say you have it, man. Because you look good in a life. Things are going for you. Let off a thing, man. Them one day. And them don't really need to beg, you know. Them just feel like you are somebody who is earning something, or so them feel, give me something. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Make him go on through Jamaica. Make him enjoy the culture. He's going to showcase us to the world. And a lot of people, believe it or not, who have never been to a Rasta camp or all the other things that Speed is about to do, they will have a chance to see it right now. I noticed that there's a brother traveling with him who I've followed on Instagram for quite some time, Chaka Bars. Chaka is one of the most conscious people that I've ever come across. And he's really gung-ho about his consciousness, about your health, about eating or consuming the right things, about your skin, about taking care of your hair, and about taking care of your people, right? I think he has an orphanage in, what a place the name where they're digging up all the coltan from, and nobody is talking about the massacre of these people. The Congo. I think Chaka has an orphanage in the Congo and has a whole village of children that he takes care of there as well. So I saw him with Speed as they landed in Jamaica, and I saw him with him somewhere else. So it looks like he's traveling with him too. And the first thing I thought to myself, he's in good company because Chaka is that guy. So good for him. 555. The one that beg for a living. Them one there. We just sit down and just beg. Nobody do it. Nobody do it. I'm imploring my Jamaicans to show him a good time. Show him some of the things them where, you know, the average tourist doesn't get to see. Yeah, and make people know so we're there. And we are a unique set of people. And we live life a certain kind of way. And you know, our energy is upful. That's what I want to see. So I will definitely be tuning in, trying to see what comes out of it. Now, as far as the Jamaican, the Rasta youth and the other person that was showing the things that he was doing, their thing was somebody gave him this platform and this power so he could spread and normalize a certain agenda and type of behavior. I want y'all to understand this, right? Different cultures do things differently. There are cultures that still the men kiss on the cheeks. Like them when them greet, them kiss the next man on him cheek when them greet. For us in our culture, we would have said, yo, what that? Like, brother, you kiss a man on him face, dog. Like some, yo, me gone. Me no want to stay around here so call the man them around here kiss man. Right? For us. So I guess you could say like open your mind then. And you're okay to judge, but it's not always homosexuality. Sometimes it's just different cultures flex different ways. You go some places, them not eat with knife and fork and all them something there, them only yam with them hand them. Straight up hand. And everybody eat out of the same bowl and them hand go in them mouth and go back in the same plate. And you have said, nah, I'm not yam out of that, you know, I want my own plate and give me some utensils too. Because I'm not yam with my hand. It's just different cultures. Some of it you might not like because you have your biases against it. But don't be so quick to demonize him. Like somebody said earlier, he's only 23 years old, young black man. Don't be so quick to demonize him for some of the stuff that you see and paint it as he's spreading homosexual culture. Because there's way more to that he's doing than what you're trying to label it as. All right? Kingston said, burn off that. Burn off that, yo. Come off of me lap, boy. Come off of me lap, boy. Can you imagine you meet a man in Jamaica and the first thing you do, you dry me and kiss him on his cheek. I would have paid money to see what happens next. That not gonna end good, fam. That not gonna end good, but Chaka is also Jamaican. Partially Jamaican, British, something, but I mean, not say him Jamaican. His Jamaican blood is in there, his Jamaican roots. So, and Chaka has been to Jamaica before many a times. So Chaka is definitely going to show him what the ropes are or the cultural norms are. Yeah, that part. When you go to Jamaica, right? I'm gonna tell you this: don't wind up on no man if you hear music playing. Because we've seen him do it in other places. You know, music I play, them a dance. That again, some cultures, The man them dance front to front with each other and them wine and get in close with each other. And it's not homosexuality, it's just how them dancing at them culture. You might be coming fresh from one of those places, Jamaica next, and you go wine in front of a man and his problems. So I'm sure somebody is going to be telling him the cultural norms. And I'm telling y'all to give him some grace. Give him some grace. And we don't talk about grace tin mackerel. We don't talk about grace catch up. We talk about just give some grace. It's different. And his culture is different. And he's there to understand us and ours. All right? That. Me not lie, when me see him in the man lap, me say, so you did see it to SD, what? Yes, because these young people are exposed to the LGBTQ, that's right, that community, and they're very tolerable of different lifestyles, says somebody. Well, you know, it's beyond that for me. It's beyond that for me. It's not necessarily, when you travel enough, you will know that it's not necessarily LGBTQ, just so to speak. I remember being in the Middle East, and I think I told the story before. I remember being in the Middle East, and we went out early in the morning, right? My first patrol me I go on. And as our vehicle drove out, me as a Jamaican now, remember I know I'm there with the US military, but me as a Jamaican man, the first thing my eyes them catch was two men walking down the road, fingers locked in between each other like this, holding hands. And the first thing I said was, it looked like we landed in a Batman country, because as soon as I looked down further, I saw more men walking, holding hands. Now, look at me prejudging the people, right? Saying a Batman culture is LGBT stuff and that's what they do, only to find out that in that culture, the men, no matter how old their children, their sons get, they still walk down the street holding their sons' hands as if they are little boys. That was a learning for me. That was a learning for me. Now, can I go back to Jamaica, go hold a man and I walk down the street with it? It wouldn't look normal for me. And the Jamaican people them would have looked on you like and try, bun that off, man, bun it out. Man, I walk down the road, I hold next man hand, finger lock up on them sitting there. And yeah, your girl for do them something there, brother. But in their culture, that what I was witnessing was father and sons. Grown, older men, fathers. We're not talking about old man, you know, like man when need help. I'm talking about men that are in their 40s and 50s with their sons who are late teenage to early 20s age, holding hands with them father, finger lock up and walk down the street. And they hug them closely and then kiss them on both cheek too, and these kind of things. So it's not so much LGBTQ as in exposure to different cultures, right? The key part of life is learning others and their culture. Absolutely, Nance. And that's what I want to leave on with on that note right there. All right. We're going to leave out of here today with the sex club something. So the sex club that was in the church has been taken out of the church. A weekly after church secret sex club that catered to the needs of emotionally drained and sexually dissatisfied Christian women in a Jamaican church. Candy, who was the pastor's wife, who had led this sex group without knowledge of her spouse, that means pastor never know. So Candy said, she has decided that the sanctuary is not the place for these activities. So at the same time, she declared her intentions to step away from her duties in the church as well. She was First Lady, arguing that she now feels called to support women in ways that the church does not. This isn't me rejecting the church, she said. I'm just simply recognizing and acknowledging that this particular work requires a different environment. You think? So for the past 5 years, she has operated a secret sex club for women who feel that their marriage or their lives lack passion. The woman them don't want to left them husband, but the marriage lacks passion. So after church services weekly, She and about 25 women would gather in the sanctuary to have their worlds rocked by men who are recruited to provide such services. They would hold these services under the guise of service agwan for women's meeting, etc., etc. So the man them go over there cause church lock up and the woman them in there praising the Lord. Now, some women who stopped attending the session since the operations in the club were reported, Candy said that one of the biggest lessons for her is the importance of boundaries. Going forward, there would be clear guidelines about the space, what the space is and what it is not. So since coming forward, I have lost a couple of the participants, and it really made me reflect on all of this. And I have to create a controlled, respectful environment where people can actually process what they're dealing with. So the disclosure fueled a debate, with some religious leaders condemning the activities as inappropriate, while others were arguing that it exposed a long-standing silence around intimacy and fulfillment in marriage. In other words, in church, we talk about everything else, but nobody don't want to talk about intimacy in a marriage and how important that is, and keeping the fire burning in that way. It's like we shouldn't talk about sex and intimacy when it's a huge part of it. Now, the disclosure fueled that type of a debate, and Candice said that the reactions have reinforced her beliefs that the issue runs much deeper than many are willing to admit. I understand why people reject the way that I did it. From the outside, it's easy to reduce it to something sensational, but that's not the full picture. Sometimes what looks wrong on the surface is really a response to something that has been ignored for way too long. So Candy said that she has been forced now to confront her own place within the church and whether her evolving perspective can coexist with the church's expectations. The church has structure and doctrine, and I respect that, she said, but I'm also realizing that there are lived experiences that don't always fit neatly into those structures, and the reality is that the church is not always the easiest place to have these type of conversations. Candy suggested that the demand that gave rise to this secret sex club, that demand has not disappeared. So even if we shut it down, the same woman them are going to want the same thing. They will be lacking desire, the fire within their union, same way. You can stop a space enough, but you can't switch off what people are experiencing internally, she said, so it has to be addressed. Her intention now is to establish a safe space, a structured space for these women to openly explore and address relationship challenges. My intention hasn't changed. What's changing is the environment and how it's being carried out. Her intentions now is to develop a structured support-based platform where women can openly discuss relationship challenges, including intimacy issues and emotional disconnect. She was careful to draw a clear line between the proposed initiative and any formal religious settings. She said church members are adults with real life experiences and real relationship issues like everyone else. If someone from the church chooses to attend or participate, that would be their personal decision, but it would no longer be connected to church activities, church leadership, or the church environment in any way. I'm glad that they moved the fuck shop out of the church still. Because at that it was a fuck shop that them open up in the church, you know. I'm glad that they move it out, but my question was from the beginning, could y'all not have talked about stuff that is lacking in your marriage, like amongst a sisterhood of women without the hood part? When you couldn't talk about no issues without hooding it, like, you know, girl, my thing now work too good because I don't know me and John like we're not connecting and so the sex just blah and we don't even sex no more. It's been a couple of months. I make your homegirl or your sister in our church tell you say, well, have you tried this? And don't you should try that. And on exchange ideas and them something that we couldn't do that. We in at the church. I bring in strange man to come hood out on the center in at the church. That's not you confronting a problem. That's you turning the church into a fuck shop. So it was wrong all the way around. There was nothing sensible about that. Nothing. And I like how she take her husband out of it, you know. My husband never know nothing. Pastor was oblivious. Yeah, okay. I don't believe that. I believe that your husband knew. He was just going to turn a blind eye. You know, probably are some kinky couple who do your threesomes and all these other things and Pastor join every now and then. So make you run with what you do over there because y'all were also making money out of it. I'm sure there's a membership fee and I'm sure there's a certain level of secrecy. Make them feel like they belong to some secret order or some secret society. But on the real though, when you could talk about on the marriage problems or on the sexual problems without inviting sex in it. Because it didn't heal anything. It didn't heal anything. That's right there. I'm going to leave it there, so. I'm going to leave it there so for today. Boy, when you think the world can't get any weirder, it does just that. It gets weirder. I have 3 questions for you this morning before we leave here. The first one is this. 3 random questions. The first one is, do you like being alone? That is for everybody that's here. You're going to answer them 3 questions before we leave this morning. The first one is, do you like being alone? Where's the curse that they mustn't afraid of God? A fuck shop, them turn the church, you know. Yeah, S-Diva, swingers. That's exactly what it was. They were swinging in the church. Swinging in the name of the Lord. Boy. Where's Anand? You like being alone? All right. We have 3 minutes. So you have 60 seconds to answer each question. The first one is, do you like being alone? Nan says yes. She said no. She says sometimes. Mistress B says sometimes. I don't mind being alone. Sometimes. Well, I was watching a documentary the other day about prison and incarceration and solitary confinement. And a brother said, everybody says they like being alone. I used to say it too, until you're actually alone. When you're alone and not even sound is around you, and all you can hear is only the sound that you make, it becomes scary. You would be surprised to know how much your mind can go into overdrive and then how much your mind can start to work against you. So we say we like being alone until we're left alone. Whole heap of people in here say, I like being alone. I don't, but I'm learning it's okay at times to be alone. I can't say if it's good or it's bad. The next one is, are you a superstitious person? Are you a superstitious kind of person? Yes, no. That's deep. It is deep. It is deep. Are you a superstitious kind of person? Alone for short periods of time, Banshee says. At times, Roddy's daughter, you're a superstitious kind of person at times. That's the answer I'm looking for me, for myself. I'm a superstitious person sometimes, kind of. Can I still believe in a rolling calf and duppy and them kind of something there. So, and to me, it is as real as it gets. But other people call it superstitious. And I do believe certain things like, you know, if you're in front of your house door when you go inside, don't just walk in and close the door back of you have to turn around and face so don't not follow you go inside and them something there. All these things I still believe in and I still actually do them. Me not sprinkle no salt though and them something there. So yeah, I would say I'm superstitious. Somewhat. What, babe? You sprinkle it for me? I tell her to say, I'll be a woman from Westmoreland and I hear me. You hear she, but don't worry, she sprinkle it out there for me. She sprinkle it out there for me. Boy, I start walking backwards going in the house after 10 p.m. And I bet you're gonna tell yourself that that is so you can see that nobody's following you in. No, and your granny them tell us that don't people follow you go inside, so you have to turn around and face them. So when you turn around, face them turn back. If you turn your back, go in there, then we follow you, go inside. All right. The last one, though, this one is going to take us out of here this morning. Do you believe in aliens? Off of superstition. Do you believe in aliens? Do you believe that we are the only people in the universe here? Or do you believe in aliens? Bunches of female wife sprinkle too. Hey, Bunches, Obia woman we know it, bro. Obia woman we know it, brother. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, SouFLo.
Good morning, family. How you doing?
I'm not too bad, you know. I mean, Scatter Rankin from London.
Big up yourself, Scatter. Oh, boy.
Yeah, man, you don't know. Well, I wanna give you my take on this chap, you know, because remember, he went to my island and represented Dominica, you know.
Yeah, you're talking about Speed, right?
That's correct.
Okay,
that's
so
correct.
first you have to answer one of my 3 questions, though. Are you a superstitious person?
Well, you know what? My mom is Creole, so we're always superstitious.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. All right. Go ahead and tell us about Speed.
Well, you know what? You know that the thing is when he came to do this, it gravitated to me, so I had to watch it. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of got addicted watching it because I can feel from what I do on my experience in life, I can see he's doing a lot of great stuff. And he made great advertising for my island because, you know, it's a nature island and a lot of people know it and a lot of people don't know it. Dominica, yeah.
Dominica.
So, yeah, Dominica, the nature island, not the Republic. So This is where a lot of people get confused. Yeah?
Right.
And I feel like what he did for Dominica was great justice, you know, because it's not the fact of Speed visits the places, it's the people that have to make, you know, it's the people that have to sell. One second.
Yeah,
SouFLo.
Yeah,
sorry, I had to take up the headset because
now you're loud and clear. Okay, so
right.
People that have to what?
So you know, it depends because I don't want to be biased or nothing. You know, I want people to show who they are when he turns up. So the next in line is Jamaica, and so far so good. We know Africa. You know, there were some glitches in Africa, but it's for those. You know, everybody's a judge and jury. You know what I'm saying?
Saying.
Well, it's for the country to represent what they have and, you know, step to the culture. And so far, I think Jamaica will do really well.
All right, well, we'll have to see how it goes. I'm pretty sure we will. I'm pretty sure we will.
No,
too.
they will.
Yeah,
you have to remember, Speed. All right, so he makes a lot of money. He does everything. But you have to remember, one thing Speed likes is food. He can yam. He can eat. And all he wants is when he land is where's the food? What show us your you know, represent your, you know, what you guys cook, what you know, your spiritual foods are, the ganja, you know. So the one that I enjoyed the most apart from my island is when he went to Antigua and Barbuda and they took him to the Rasta village. And that chap that you talked about, that does the stuff in the Congo, yeah, Antigua did what they had to do, and I'm kind of proud how when he went to the Rasta village, the Nyabingi, them, you know what I mean? They done themselves well.
You know, Chaka was the person who raised a crazy amount of money for. So there was a youth who got shot and killed in Jamaica, a young youth who was a football player, promising football player, and he went to the Marcus Garvey school, right? And Chaka Bars was the one that raised, I believe it was somewhere like $100,000 in no time for that family. And changed that family's life in Jamaica. So Chaka is actually really an activist. He's a real activist. So when I see him traveling with Speed, I kind of know that Speed is going to be on a conscious level with whatever he does. Because Chaka is not the kind of person that just gravitate towards foolishness and dwell in it.
Sure. Because I watched it from the beginning, from the tour started in the Caribbean, and I was listening to what he was explaining to Speed while he was on the private jet, because you have to remember, it's not just the tour. It's Expedia is their major sponsor. They gave them a private jet. Right. So they're in good hands. This guy explained to him when he took him to the Cariago village, what we have in Dominica, and explained, this guy has a lot of knowledge. So like you said, he's definitely in good hands. Yeah. But there is islands that I saw that embarrassed themselves. I wouldn't say they embarrassed Speed. Speed is just a guy, if you know, he might just have some ADHD, hyperactive disorder, and he just knows how to, but he's a very good actor as well. Very good actor.
Dominican Republic?
They're embarrassed. There's a big embarrassment because my other half is from Peru, and she's indigenous. She's one of them indigenous Peru. She used to live in Venezuela. So she understands the whole language, and she explained to me Dominican Republic totally embarrassed themselves. I'm not going to go into it, but from what she's saying to me, there was you might as well say the begging was over there. A lot of begging was over there, she was saying. And that's not what he's there for. He's there to learn the culture. Right. And as soon as he stepped off the plane, there was none of that they brought to the table for him. There was no explaining how that was the first country in the Antilles that when Christopher Columbus and the difference between there and Haiti and the dividization, they just proved the kind of people that they really are. Me no black, me Dominican.
I know black papi, I know Spanish. I Dominican, I know black.
Yes.
I know black papi, I Dominican.
Well, it was the one that got me is when the guy goes to him, he goes, man, I'm thirsty, I want a drink. And then the guy goes, what do you want to drink? He goes, I want watermelon. And the guy goes, why do you want watermelon? He says, because I'm black. He sort of tried to make a little humor out of it, but Speed ain't stupid. He knows what's going on.
Right.
He said for the whole trip to the guy, I'm thirsty. The guy was not trying to introduce him to the culture of the island. He was more trying to introduce him to ladies, and get his stream high to higher levels and how much numbers he can get. And now it's all come out that it's all lies. You know what I mean?
I saw that.
Well, yeah, so that's what's going on. But no, Jamaica, I couldn't wait because I know Jamaica will turn up. I'm a big fan of Jamaica, and I know it will turn up. It will definitely turn up.
It will.
Yesterday he went dive. Yesterday they took him diving, and today they're going to take him through. They've already organized it. They're going to take him through the island and show him a bit real culture of Jamaica, because Jamaica is a very culturous island.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
Well, thank you for your input, brother.
No doubt, brother. I love you to bits, So,
yes,
you're my hero, bro. You're my hero.
Manners and respect,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Love you.
I appreciate you
So
greatly,
listen,
bro.
Big up.
Manners.
All right, my bro. Take care. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Jamaica gonna be all right. We represent well. I just want the ones them who, how you have your family and some of your family member them can be quite embarrassing. So when you have company come around, you're like, and them go around this kind of thing. We have those, like everybody else does. But for the most part, we'll be all right. We know how to represent ourselves, so we'll be all right. So when we did say the one them were beggy, even though they don't need to, I wasn't really meaning, I don't want nobody to take that as in everybody's still so, because definitely not everybody is like that, right? Big up yourself, Jamaica. Go and represent, and we will be watching proudly from the outside looking in. All right. With that said, though, that was it. The end of our morning. Manners and respect to everybody tuning in. I appreciate you greatly. Thank you for being here. Not to forget or downplay, the chat has a GoFundMe from Chanel that I have posted in the chat. It is pinned at the top of the chat as the first comment in the chat. So please, if you can, give anything you can to help her situation out. It is very much explained in the chat as well. In the GoFundMe, what she's asking for help for. If you could help somebody, help somebody. She's a mother too. She have her children too, and Mother's Day is coming up. If we do not go live to say Happy Mother's Day to everybody, which I think I probably will, then I'm saying it from now for those who won't be able to tune in, right? Big up to all the mothers, them. We appreciate you greatly. It is from your womb whence forth came all of us. I don't care if them did born through in vitro fertilization or whatever else. Every one of us here came through a womb of a woman. So big up to you, mommy, my mother, your mother, all the mothers, them. We truly appreciate you. And it's supposed to be appreciating and loving you every day of the week, every month of the year, etc., etc. But them set aside this one day that we're going to call Mother's Day, and I don't have a problem with it. You are to be celebrated. So big up every mom in here. All right. Manners and respect to each and every one of you again. I appreciate you greatly. My granny, Miss Ruby, a super mom, a super woman. Miss Ruby said, be good. If you can't be good, be careful, but it's best to be good. This woman, Mas Cleve, my grandfather, said, I will see you tomorrow if God spare life. God in all things, my friend. You're not God. And please don't walk around out here thinking you are. And please don't walk around here thinking there is none either. All right? May I beg you. God in all things. Mas Cleve said, I will see you tomorrow if God spare life. If God spare life, you will see tomorrow. I'll see you then.